there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
Oh my God, hello there, hello there. What's going on, people? We got so much to do today. Oh my God. I figured something out that is huge, and I gotta share it with you. We ran some science. I ran some science last night. This is big. I'm gonna cover it. Anyway, we got some sniping events. Some people are moving. There's so much going on. The first 30 minutes are gonna be insane. Okay? I'm just saying. We need a doggy here. Doggy, emotional support dog. What's up, Erwin? What's up, Tacos? How you doing? Paulo, what's up? Who let the dogs out? I don't know! Pascal let the dogs out. Thank you! Thank you! Big treat for the dog. Big treat. We're hungry. We're starving over here. We're starving for success. What's up? Reaction. I'm not stopping for anything. Op 73 is coming up. Oh my God, I can't wait to do the goddamn science over here. I'm such a nerd. I'm getting excited about math. Maca Red Lobster, thank you for the 15th street. We know you're insane, JP. That's why we're here. I know. Insane people attract each other. Love you all. You guys are awesome. Mad scientists all over the place. God damn, it feels good. Hello there. Hello there. Paula Store, thank you for the 15th street. Davi Mosa, what's up? Sancho, good afternoon. Norwich, good morning. Yes, good morning indeed. We got an active morning here with events. God damn it. We're not gonna rest this morning at all. Oh, it's good. I'm switching. What's up, people? What's going on? All right, we got a bunch of events here. Actually, you need to see what I'm doing. We got a bunch of events here. We got the event, and I have 2 alliance mates competing. One alliance mate and I actually agreed. I said, you take first, I take second. and we'll do like a rotation thing. God damn it! God, officer, I don't have time for this right now. Anyway, we had an agreement, first and second. We're rotation. Then somebody else is jumping into the mix. I'm like, okay, well, I told him last night, like, I'm done pushing, but if anybody else pushing, I'm gonna push. So now I'm pushing. So now we're pushing. Thank you, Officer Roy. What's up? Thank you. God damn it. Okay. Why is there lag in the game? Can anybody explain to me? Is it me with the lag? God damn it. Officer! Do I look like I'm in the mood to be messed with right now? Do I look like that? What's the matter with you? Thank you. God, volume nerf, of course. Of course, let's do the volume nerf. Okay, anyway. Okay, listen. Look, I got some mad science here to run by you. I'm telling you, we're on. I found a solution for Op 73. This could potentially change the way we approach 72 to 73 Opsing up. I am finding solution to the goddamn 10 by 10 Rubik's Cube that is called STFC. Okay? Oh God, I'm so excited. But we got some pressure here, okay? Okay? No stick. I do get a stick. Let's say I yelled, okay? Fine. God damn it, okay? Just don't mess with me right now. Just let me be calm for 3 minutes, okay? Don't mess with me. Don't start messing with me, okay? Just leave me be. Well, you and Hound agreed to stop. Oh, that Viper fight, that was you. Well, I don't want to. No, like, if you want to push. I'm not gonna tell you don't push. Yeah, Hound told me that. I mean, he obviously gas is what we need the most, and he's very close to 73. And yes, he's a some level of spender, but he told me, you know, like, that really important to him. I'm like, fine. So, look, I mean, you want to compete, Viper. I'm not. I'm not gonna dictate the terms of stuff here. I was planning second. Top 3 is fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna push to second, and I'm gonna stop because I told him he's getting that. Okay, and that actually I appreciate that. Then it means that we can jump into science faster. Okay, I can breathe now. All right, just one more. I don't want to go over Hound. I don't want to go over him, so yeah, let's do this one. Okay. This should get me to second and not to first. Yes. All right. I don't think anybody else is doing this right now. I think it's just us. Yeah. 4th place is 80,000. Then they're welcome to it. Okay. Thank you, Viper. I appreciate it. Hound. We're back to normal. Take first. A deal's a deal. Okay. All right. The answer is capping. No, it's not. No, it's not. Actually, it's not. Look, we're gonna dive into this, okay? I promise. It's this. So let's recap on what we were talking about yesterday. The whole debate, the whole conversation started looking at this amazing treasury. As far as payout, it's the highest payout we've ever seen. They started increasing it, so it means that safe to assume that every month now this is going to increase. Okay? I was planning on getting it. Retro, what's up? You can't camp when you're stuck. I'm not stuck anymore. I haven't been stuck. I was just crawling. Now I'm actually accelerating to sprinting. Okay? So this is going to keep getting increased every month. Now, I'm not saying that you need to now wait for 6 months and don't cash out. I mean, if this can close the gap between where you are today to the next ops level, do it. However, yesterday we encountered a situation that shifted this paradigm of mine. The rare G7 payout was an issue. Hey, Xborg, the answer is strategic use of resources. If some call it camping, so be it. Correct. Strategic use of resources and researches and efficiency. Yes, absolutely. Now, what we were talking about, and Emperor showed me a screenshot, that his 73, Op 73 treasury is paying out 1,300 of each of the rare G7 materials. And G7 material is going to be the main bottleneck to Op 74. I'm not going to show you now, but anyway, you need like 35, 40,000 or something like that. 35,000, let's say, after efficiencies, maybe 30,000. I'm not camping to go Op 70. I'm wait. I'm waiting a race worth to win it strategy. Yeah, whatever your goals are. I mean, if you want to win an SLB in the process, so be it. So anyway, the rare payout was the issue. And I decided to not just, I kind of decided, okay, I'm going to pass on this. But like, wait a minute. I need to dive into the math a little more. So I started. I was hitting up all the 73 people that I know. Hold on, let me catch up on the chat. I don't think the officers are that great. Yeah, well, honestly, my opinion, if anybody judges whether to get a treasury or not by the stupid 20 shards, like 60 shards overall of an officer, it's... Oh my God. I don't want to call it stupidity because everybody has their priority, but mathematically, it's suicidal, okay? You measure... Please don't. Anyway, I don't want to digress too much here. Or not using options to opt up while it's possible camping. Yes, Erwin, that's the definition of camping. If you can cash out and opts up and you don't, you're camping. That's the definition. That's the way it was sold to the community. I'm not changing my argument, okay? I consider camping potentially, but so anyway, let me go back to the story. So I decided to dive into the math and check all of the goddamn screenshots and data from all the Op 73 people that I know. And then there was one element that was missing. I checked Jules Verne's charts when it comes to refinery, okay? I checked it and to see, and it shows you, and I posted a screenshot on my Discord, and let me find it right now so I can show you. I was posting it yesterday evening in general chat, and it's here, okay? So this is showing you the income that you're going to get from G7 rare when you're 73, 918.90. But it doesn't show you the odds. Guys, JB is not a camper because furries never are. I'm not a furry. God damn it. So listen. I wanted to cover it when more people show up so we can start now. I'm just giving you the background here, okay? So they didn't show the odds. Not here, not in the refinery. So, of course, I'm hitting up the fellow mad scientist, the most brilliant mathematician in STFC that I know that came up with these charts. And also he has some inside information, not that I asked for any, but I told him, do we know the odds? Do we know the odds for this? And he said, no, he doesn't even know what they are. So we didn't know the odds. And then I'm like back to the drawing board and I'm trying to figure it out. But then I asked a few more questions. Jules Verne is Op 73. So I asked him from his personal experience. And I started to compile some data. And let me tell you, I came up with a plan. He's an exception, but definitely a furry camper. Oh my God, I'm a furry camper. So listen. I'm going to show you some screenshots, but let's give it a few more minutes, okay? That's the background here. But after seeing Jules Verne's experiences in Op 73 in the last 3.5 weeks, something just made sense to me all of a sudden. And I decided to adjust my plan that we came up with yesterday. I need 25k rare ore for Op 74 building. Right, Emperor. And that's really it, because, I mean, this is the requirement to 73. Let's adjust it to 74 to show people that didn't see it yet or that forgot. Without efficiencies, I need 42,000 rare refined ore. Yes, you need also uncommon, but rare ore is the problem, and the payout is you're not getting it from loyalty chest at 73. Apparently, you're not getting it from what was the other source? I forgot. You're getting it from Oopsie chest, but I mean you're limited. You're getting a very low amount from events, and it just didn't make sense to me to pass on 1,300 each. All right, let's just dive into it now. So. Excuse me. Where's the thing? Where's this thing? I got so excited with the screaming then, oh yeah, I survived the 3 minutes. Okay. So, treasury was really the key here. So now, I was speaking to Jules Verne. Let me show you some screenshots here. This is Jules Verne's stash of G7s today. Okay? Now, he's been 3.5 weeks. 3.5 weeks ago, he had 1,500 of each of these rares. And now he has this amount 3.5 weeks later. Okay? Hold on, I need the screenshots ready here, and I need to catch up with the chat. I got too many windows open right now. I'm 72. I don't see rares in Treasury. Right, Oded, we're not going to see them in Treasury. But my decision now is based on... Yesterday we covered that if I cash out on the Treasury today... by the way, I see a Hydrate. Thank you. There were so many redeems. Thank you, Macarin. And Gunner. Okay. The decision is, if I cash out on the Treasury today, it's accelerating roughly by 2 weeks my ascension to 73. And the question that I asked is me starting collecting rare materials at Op 73 2 weeks sooner, is it worth for me to invest in this Treasury, passing on the 1,300 rare of each rare down the line? And the decision was no. But now let me keep diving into the math here, and I'll explain why I'm changing my mind. Why it makes sense. So he had 1,500 of each when he started. And now I see 6,500, 4,200, 6,000. So that means that he gained between 3,500 to 4,500 of each. Let's say 4,000 of each in 3.5 weeks. Okay? Of each. Hold on a second. We have refines after this. God damn it. Yeah, so 4,000. Well, let's say 4,500 because I see 4,500. That's a safe bet. Nah, actually, no, 4,000. Divide that by 24 days, 25 days. That's 3.5 weeks. An average income of 160. Now, wait, I'm not done yet. It's going to start blowing your mind in a second here. That's why he was considering to wait for Op 73 before claiming Treasury. Yes. But let me explain. So he averaged 160. Now, Jules Verne has an agreement with Scopely. It means he's getting freebies. So I asked him, what about freebies? Have you been getting freebies? And he said, and I believe him, that all the freebies that he got from them did not impact his rare income. That's the paid battle pass that he's getting. He didn't claim it yet. So these numbers we're seeing here, according to him, do not include any rare from freebies from Scopely. I'm not a camper. Shut up and listen. Shut up, Erwin. I'm going to turn you into a toad with my stick. Unfortunately, I forgot to screenshot refines this morning. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to share. He shared with me screenshots. Mad scientists, you know, this is how it works. Okay, so he didn't buy any packs that impact this. He didn't get any freebies that impact this. So 160 average a day. Okay, so now my assumption is roughly 14 days. Let's time 160 by 14. 2240. What does this mean? I cash out on a Treasury today. I ascend as soon as possible. I get more rare. Now, I asked him, where the hell did you get your rare? How'd you get these numbers? Because people showed me screenshots. How the hell you got the numbers? Okay, let's dive into this. Now, the kicker is going to be at the end. Okay, so he showed me some screenshots of events. Okay, this is the FKR Sector Supremacy FKR SMS. You get, you know, this is the last milestone. So double this, so 36 rare from this one, okay? This one is the Armada Offensive Heroic. This is going to be tougher to defeat, but, you know, it's heroic. But let's say you get 46 out of this because you complete 3 milestones, okay? And then this one is the ticketed events, 26 times 2, that's 52. All right, so what are we looking at? I mean, it looks little. Now, I asked him about the refinery. Hey, but the Treasury is already... Okay, I'm going to... Look, I'm going to buy the Treasury, but I need to explain to you why I do things. You see, the difference, at least in the way that I do things, is I don't just tell you do it and don't ask questions. I say, I'll explain to you why. I want to hear your opinion, and this is why I do it, and let's explore it, and let's make sure that the math makes sense. Speed is everything. Well, I have 2 days and 5 hours to claim it. I will claim it today. I will do it when I'm goddamn good and ready. So listen, controlling person. Then I asked him, refinery. Explain to me about the refinery. How did you refine? I'm assuming it was 3 chests twice a day.
Just do it!
Who did that? Erwin, shut the F up! God damn it. Listen. I asked him. God damn it.
Do it!
You want a piece of me? I'm explaining science. I'm a mad scientist. I need to explain numbers, okay? Got a problem with that? Refinery. This is his refinery.
Hello there.
I asked him, did you hello there. Hi, Mac, a red lobster. I assume 3 chests twice a day. No. He refines a lot less. He tried, but then, you know, he had reasons that he couldn't. You know, he had to catch up or whatever. This is a situation. He actually been refining less. Now, we don't know the odds. But if we look at the numbers, he said he started with 1,500. In 3.5 weeks, he reached this. Averaging 4,000 gain for each in 25 days. That's 3.5 weeks. Okay, that's the high end of it. That's 3 weeks and 4 days. It's averaging 160 over here. And then if we time that by 14, which is my acceleration if I get this refinery at 72, it means that I'm gaining more by ascending faster. So our assessment was wrong. And we have numbers to support it now. It is, but a lot of mining. Well, mining, OPC hunting, I've been doing it anyway. You know how I refined? I mean, I refine 3 twice a day. I have 80 million crystal, 68 million gas, and about 100 million ore. And I haven't been mining that much of that because we have the new mining systems here. I've been mining there. I've been mining, you know, par steel and trite. But the point is, we are going to ascend ASAP. Like the numbers support it now. And why do I want to explain this to you? Because I'm not the only one in this position. Okay? I have my fellow free-to-play players that are at Op 72 waiting to get this information. I'm handing it to you. If there was a debate of getting this treasury or not, get it. If you're close to ascend this arc in the next month, I want you to get it. And I'm getting it now. That's the reason. So what did I get? 40 million par steel. Actually, a little more. About 2 million more from these because I'm going to convert them, okay? So 42 million. 42 million. I got a lot of G7, you know, like 6,000 of each. Yeah, you got it. Well, that's the thing now. Now it makes sense. How did you get uncommon gas? I need Crapton to level up my gunners for going to Op 70. So I was actually max refining it. The reason why I have a low amount of gas, raw gas, is because I was max refining it on occasion, whenever I could afford it. I was OPC hunting gas. I mean, ask all of Vale US #1, you know, OPC hunts maybe, you know, 3 times a day. James Bond did it. Yeah, guns are expensive. They're all expensive. But now, since we claimed it, now we're going to estimate how long it's going to take us to get to Op 73. So let's change this. Let's apply efficiencies. And we may be able to have an exact date of when we're ascending. Okay. God damn, this is amazing. All right. Let's dive into this. So let's say gas is going to be level 3. I don't know if I'll get to level 4 because I'm moving faster now. Yeah, we have Janeway selected. Wait a minute. We have some more. Yeah, we did this. Okay, help me out here. We have some. Yeah, we have. This is going to be 4. This is going to be 10. Okay. Community leader is already there. This is going to be 4. This is going to be 4. All right. We're moving down to the buildings. So now we don't have that much time. So let's add 2 levels to each. Okay. This is going to be 45. This is going to be 36. And this is going to be 44. And this is going to be, let's say, this is a smaller building. Let's say 7. Yeah, let's be conservative. Recon Locus is already maxed, and then we have 100% here. All right. Where do we stand? Okay. We need 20 million par steel. We need 5,000 ore, and we need 24,000 gas. Now, let's say if I do get to 4, gas is dropping to 12,000. How long will it take me to get 13,000? 1,000 divided by 50, that's 20 days. Okay, roughly in 3 weeks, I can ascend. Unless I can accelerate by a lot my gas income. I don't know why your treasury is so good. Mine is at op 71 is terrible. G3 mats only. Detail, it's probably... I'm assuming you're 100% free to play. Well, your op 71 is going to be less. And 100% free to play, some treasuries give you only G3. One treasury a month gives you more. So 3 weeks at the most, yeah. Well, AI, no. I need more time for AI. Achilles, no, not right now. Not right now. Listen. You already got fed. Just we're doing math right now. Let's see. Let's check the number. I mean, IA would be ideal, but I mean, realistically, I need 24,000 minus... Quiet, Achilles, quiet. Sit. Okay, divided by 400, I need 47 days. That's not happening. That's not happening. I know. That's just not happening. So, it's really the tiny buildings here, the new specialty buildings. Upgrading those faster is going to help. Oh! Par steel is not the problem. Gas is the problem. Yeah, it would have been nice. So this means that I'm going to max refine gas as much as I can. I'm going to OPC hunt even more. I'm changing it to 4. So, like, I'll start max refining it. But we figured out the rare thing. So rare is still going to be an issue. But as math shown, comparing all the data from Jules Verne, from his personal account, that anything he got, any freebies or paid stuff that he got did not impact his rare income. It's only SMSs that he it's not no SLB income either, according to what he said. Tried to warn you, gas is stuff. No, I knew that before you warned me. I mean, we knew that. I know how I can accelerate it. Yeah. I know how. Since par steel and ore are not the issue now, it's gas, and we get some choices. Good evening. Hey, Beam, what's up, man? Came right on time for science. What if I go all in on this? Because I can afford it. 42 times 40. That's 1680. Hey, it's 1680. We'll decide in 12 days what I'm going for. But I could potentially get more gas from here. Yeah. Refinery to 71, 50% to 100%. Well, yeah, my refinery is already 71. It's already there. Let me check something. Because the spec right now, now it's on gas, yeah. Okay, this is set to gas because I'm going to rotate between ore and gas. That's additional 50% that will be rotated. So, yeah, I can rotate this. Okay. Come on. Is there anything else? Gas efficiency. Let's think. Gas efficiency or gas income. Whatever we find now is going to accelerate my ascension to 73. Anything. Anything at all. That is free, of course. Oopsie chests? Yeah, but... They don't pay that much materials as far as my recollection is concerned. Let me see.
Hello there.
Hello there. They pay good, decent mats. I mean, decent resources, but not decent mats. 113. And I can get 226 a day. I could do a few of these if that comes to it. Yeah, it's too small. Please tell me. How are you on Crystal? I'm not worried on Crystal. Crystal is fine, dude. We're getting double the income, man. I'm not worried about Crystal. I know, you're thinking about 74. The issue with 74 will be getting the rare ore somehow. but we're looking really good. By the way, we have 8 minutes to reset. We're looking really good here. The numbers make sense. Now, let's say I'm wrong. Let's say the RNG gods hate me, or Scopely is deliberately tampering with them. They're not going to do that. It's too much work. They need their manpower to do something else. They tamper with the RNG specifically on me. And let's say I don't get the rare income this way. The only investment that I burnt right now is one. I had 3 treasuries to claim. I just gave 1 away. So I have 2 now instead of 3. So yes, that that's 1 treasury a year that I gave up here in case this doesn't work. But we don't know the odds, but we don't need to know the odds because the numbers, just the overall numbers within the last 3.5 weeks on a Op 73 account that did not get any rare from any events, proved that you're going to gain more in 2 weeks than if you waited 2 weeks. Crystal has never caused me issues. Yeah, Crystal is never an issue, man. Unless you spend it on something you're not supposed to. Rest in 7 minutes. Rest? Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of which, how are we doing on this event? Do we have any surprises? No. Nobody's moving. Thank you, Viper, for, agreeing to do what you did. Okay. How many de-sealing rods you need to unlock a treasury? 4,000, Newton. 4,000, and I add about 12,000. So now I'm down to 8,000. I blew up tier 14 Koskari last night in TC and shook my head. Oh, damn. That's a lot of... Wow. Okay. By the way, speaking of which, congratulations, Raze, for conquering this. You had no competition. Still, congratulations. There is some, leaderships are discussing as far as how we're going to approach this. And I trust them. So, oh, yeah. What's your opinion? I mean, I heard arguments going back and forth. Regarding Scopely giving people, just handing them over, if they were in a position to conquer it, just handing them over the 500,000 G4 refined stuff that you need to join here. Or just the materials for it. The announcement that they make. What are your thoughts about that? I'll explain. Mine is complex. It's not yes or no. It's complex. I'll explain. I'm a complex guy. Where was that announcement? It disappeared, but I saw it. Anyway, they were handing over those things. I did not like that. Yeah. Scopely goofed the math. They fixed the goof. Excuse me. Would have been nice to give it all, though. They should just fix the number, fix place. They did have nothing. Yeah, handing it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm kind of getting the sense of I know where this is going. The battle of quota. Who received it and who did not. So, to my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, any alliance that was owning these 3 got the mats to join here for free, only them, so they can go for it on week 1 because Scopely didn't want people to sit out and this will be unoccupied for 2, 3, 4 weeks. Should not have been given for free. Agreed, Beam. And you hear that from a guy that accepts freebies. Let me tell you what I think should have been. So what happened here? If we knew ahead of time that's the case, there would be a lot more competition here. Okay? A lot more competition on these. My alliance is a top alliance. We didn't go for this because the leadership already reached an agreement of who's going to get this first. Hey, Berenger, what's up? We want to say hi. Have a good stream. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you, man. So they just handed it over for free. And I wasn't happy about that because that gives those alliances that happen to sit here an unfair advantage indefinitely. So you get to keep those. So the alliances that own this and didn't use it are just going to sit on it now. They're just going to sit on it and just, hold it. What about the rest? I mean, I think what should have been done is reasonable cost to join here. You want people to compete? Fine. Then, I mean, it was somewhat reasonable for the tier 3. Why not make it a little bit more demanding, but still reasonable that people can reach it within 1 week if they're competitive for 4? They didn't do that. And of course, hi to Erwin. This is something is hard, not the reason to give for free. Yeah, and I mean, this needs to be the pinnacle of TC 2.0. And they didn't do it. Well, that's not cool. So I think they shouldn't have done it. I think it was wrong. Now, Yes, you heard a person that is free to play, that takes all the freebies the game offer, but I think that this is not okay. This is just, again, a knee-jerk reaction to solve a mismeasurement, because they didn't measure twice, so they had to cut more than once. And I think their solution was bad. Agreements, heck, no. Ours was a hard-fought battle and felt great winning. Was even the last... yeah. No, Jeff, I wanted competition on this. I want an epic battle on the tier 4. Don't get me wrong. But just giving it for free, because now my alliance doesn't have it, and other alliances, only 1 or 2 alliances got it on my server. We don't have that stuff. Like, we didn't get it. So how long it's going to take us to even compile it? I mean, we're only at 20,000 out of 500,000. Who knows how long it's going to take? And it's not like next week when we're going to be in a position to grab it, they're going to give it to us too. They're not going to do that. Maybe they will, but... Yeah, Berenger, what's up, man? James Bond, not to change the discussion, but did you see the epic fail with the client update they released today? I've seen multiple epic fails in this expansion. I can cover them, but I just want to let it marinate a little bit. I want to let them cook, and then I'm going to be giving my full opinion. I have receipts, I have notes, I have everything. Hey, what's going on, Haver Mayor? If anything, it should be cheap to fight and expensive to keep. The point is, them giving such an amount that is supposed to take, according to the game math today, at least 2 weeks to compile it, them handing it over to some people that happen to be there without announcing it ahead of time is garbage, messing up the whole thing altogether. Yeah. Yes, Berenger. Yeah, Berenger is, if he wants to reveal what he's up to, he will reveal it, but I can't reveal it. I won't. I have an NDA agreement with all my friends. If they share something and they say it's not public knowledge, I'm not sharing it. So whoever has it now can effectively keep it unchallenged for weeks. Yes! That's it! We got a hype train. What's going on with the hype train? It's Berenger gifting 25 subs! God damn, Berenger. Thank you, man. Thank you! You have a wand. Can't you use Revelius? Revelius! Or, I'm up to no good. I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. You have a wand. Yeah. Getting access, it should be cheap. Yeah, so now exactly the point that, and Berenger, thank you so much, man.
Hello there.
Thank you. The point is that now any alliance that was positioned right, or even if you had other alliances here that are not powerful enough, they can keep it unchallenged. Like, we can't, you know. Yeah, thank you for gifting subs for 25 folks. Captain Hammond, thank you for the 65 streak. Ostis, thank you for the 5 subs. What's going on? We got a serious hype train going on over here. Holy crap, you guys are awesome. Ostis, what's up with you? He's like, you're welcome later all. This is just... This guy has style, man. He just... You know the movies when somebody's really cool, like blowing up something from behind him, he doesn't even look back, just walks away? That's Berenger for you. Wow, dude, you're a god. Thank you. Still licking my wounds from arenas. Oh, that's right. Ostis and I we were paired in arenas twice in a row. I think I had an impact of removing him from Platinum 1 because he was on the low end. Oh my god. Steven, my alliance got the takeover mats within 16 minutes left on the quota takeover. It looks like about half of EU servers missed. One giant cluster F. Yeah. So I think Scopely made a bad decision here with the way they chose to solve it. You know what would have been better? Actually, no. I can't. I was gonna say remove the requirements for X amount of time, but that would have basically... It would be the same result, just a different way of approaching it. Yeah. Thank you, Ostis and Berenger. Both of you. Thank you so much. JP Nerf activated. Okay, I cannot yell for 3 minutes. Yeah. No, Achilles, they were fitting us, not fitting you specifically. Damn. All right. So yeah, you 30 people are sub now, so there you go. All right. So I think that was a bad call. Now, as far as Op 73, we need to figure out how to get gas. The main focus now is going to be getting gas. And we just got 316 from this. So, yeah, we got second. So 316 closer. That's good. So efficiency for gas. That's what we need. Okay, let's check the events here. Let's see if we can get more gas now. We got a bucket that is messed up. Sure. I'll check it later when they know what the hell they're doing. It's Scopely at the end of the day. So yeah, choices is another thing. Oopsie chest is another thing. You know, let's see where we stand with efficiencies and everything at the end. Excuse me. What do we have here? Oh yeah, Coda 3.0. So let's see the requirements here. Spending materials, we know that. Research, Syndicate XP. That's why I saved the main claim. So let's run the main claim now. By the way, I just realized something. I never thought I'd see the day that a free-to-play STFC player is gonna hold 1 billion Latinum. $1 billion! Yeah, 1 billion Latinum. I claimed 150k Syndicate for 5 minutes before the starts. Oh, damn, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I just saved the main one. Okay, yeah, so let's continue checking Coda 3.0. Coda 3.0. Yeah, I know, 1 billion, man. I don't know when I'll spend it. So, Syndicate XP is still there. Primordial Plasma is still there. Mirror Premium Dust, yes. Aggregation Research. I have 25,000 to burn. I think they changed the scoring mechanic. No, now it's 9993. I think it was different before. Actually, maybe it's higher. Yeah, you need 323 million total now. They raised it. The prize is different. They changed the prizes. My Recon Locus is already maxed. Exotic Spirit Shipment 300. I mean 600 actually, because we double it. This is bad. This is not good. The rewards are not that good, man. 22 hours and I'll be Syndicate 61. Nice, Paulo. Nice. What about this? This is decent. All right, so let's do the research. We have a research. We have 25,000. Hey, Mashed Potato, what's up? Okay, so we're looking really good. We just got the treasury. I explained the math. If anybody wasn't here, I can recap it real quick. But if you want to see the full details, you're going to have to go to the beginning of this later and then watch the VOD. We dove in pretty much right away. We're going to go to aggregation. And we're going to spend 25,000 on this. And that should score 250 million in the event. And that's really good for us. And we're going to keep spending a little more. We were going to do this anyway. So we're going to let it cook, and then we're going to run some more. Let's check the rest of the scoring mechanics there. Because there was another area. I need 55 million more. I'm going to get about 17 million tomorrow from Syndicate. Vanguard Prism, Refined Isogenite. Spend Refined Isogenite. Okay. Athena Research. Excelsior Research. Gauntlet. These are new. I don't remember seeing them. Now, Dauntless Research, I'm also saving. I need 15,000. Excelsior Research, yeah, I can run some. So I need 55. Okay. I forgot how much the Syndicate gave me. But let's look at the full number right now. 55 million. And we're going to divide that by 5205. So spending 10,000, it's going to be less, but... Yeah, I can max this. I can max this with Excelsior stuff. And Mirror Dust if I need to. A little bit extra of that. Vanguard Prism. Vanguard Prism. Oh, that's the new Epic deal, right? We had a Hype Train level 7. Thank you all for the gifted subs, for everything. Thank you so much, people. People are freaking amazing. Yeah, I don't like the fact that they changed the payout here. The payouts for Coda 3.0 are not as good as they were. And this is only good if you score top 4. They nerfed it. Basically, they nerfed it. They added more scoring they updated the scoring according to the new, you know, the content nowadays. They removed some semi-new and implemented new, and yeah, they revamped the scoring, but the rewards are not as good as they used to be. Sucks. But I had to spend it anyway, so I get something for it. All right. Let's check the rest of the events now. Vengeance is mine. We're gonna wait with this. What is this gonna pay? Poor. And Power Steel, of course. Waves and hostiles. Okay, so this is gonna take care of itself. What's the SLB today? This I'm gonna pass on. Yes, it's trite, but I don't need Crystal. Crystal is always double the payout, remember. I couldn't care less. Anything else? No. And then, yeah, we have another soft reset later. Domination that we can complete with Ship XP. Alright, let's complete it with Ship XP. Let's take a jelly and throw a few levels on it. Well, no, actually no. It's too, they're all too low. TC Armada's event as season 2. What? Which event? Did I miss an event? Let me find something that, yeah, let's spend some. Let's spend 6 million, 2.6 million. Yeah. This should be enough. Which event, Paulo? What did I miss? All right, this is complete. Collect. Oh, not season 2, and it's ASCII Heart. I'm a classic internet guy. Oh. ASCII Heart. Okay. TC Armada events. Okay. My nerdism needs some work. Okay, what did we get from here? Oh, wait. We're gonna get 372 from here. And that's it? Wait, that's it? Why so little gas? Why the... Look, you're getting 745 ore and 372... Why are they cheaping out on this? Why are they... That's 372. GB, buy Battle Pass! Buy Battle Pass, you get a cent today! No. No, and even if they give it to me for free, I'm not taking it. No. No touchy. Don't mess with my account. You heard me, Sculptor. You heard me. Don't touch it. We're gonna have a gas problem. They just do not like giving gas. Yeah, so we need to compensate. Now, I don't... If only I could convert it. Think. I know exactly where we're gonna get it. Op 73 people. You told me yourselves we're ascending in 2 weeks. Well, either 20 days, because I need that level 4 thing. Maybe I won't wait for level 4. You told me yourselves that 7-day and 30-day loyalty chests do not pay you rare. So if I wanted to claim a few loyalty chests, I will get the gas. Yeah? Safe to assume that. Okay. Mid-July-ish, we're ascending. That's what it comes down to. The station research is the one that we're going to wait for. Whether it's going to be level 3 or level 4, it needs to be level 4. This one is what we're waiting for. We need 21. We need 3 weeks exactly for this. Maybe a couple days less if we get lucky on RNG. These V'ger particles. So I get 50 a day and I need 1,030. So yeah, 21 days. Unless I get 55 or 60 on some days, and then it can be reduced to 19 at best. But that's being at the mercy of RNG. Any other source of getting V'ger particles? Because that can accelerate us. V'ger particles. Only 2 sources that I know of. I get 50 a day. It's a Maverick store. I get 50 a day from here. And there's another chest that has a chance to drop in the refinery 5 or 10 more. I believe it's in the academy or the challenge. I think it's the challenge. This one. Yeah, 5 or 10 more from here. And this is going to increase on the next Excelsior tier. Well, let's tier it up right now. I know there's an event tomorrow, but since I see the Coda 3.0 is paying garbage, I'd rather get an additional claim from the Excelsior right now, because that's more important to me. Yeah. We're going to tier up the Excelsior this second and get an additional claim. Because that's going to pay off. It's an additional claim sooner. That means could be saving me a day or two. So let's go to the challenge. And now it pays 10 or 20. 10 guaranteed! 10 guaranteed! This is a game changer right there! Oh my god! And we just got 20. God, I'm so glad I did this. Listen. We have a bonus. We have a 24% chance for 10 and 1.25% chance for 20. Yes, I know. I survived the thing. Yeah, I survived the thing. Okay, listen. We're just getting 60 a day. I just got 20. So it means I need this. No. I need this divided by 60. 17 days. 17 days. I know. 17 days. What's 17 days from now? Mark your goddamn calendars. It could happen even sooner. Look at the calendar. Today's the 30th. 7 days is the 7th. 14 days is the 14th. Friday the 17th. Okay. Friday the 7th. Now, when is the Avengers is Mine event happening? What days of the week? What days of the week? People, Op 73 is happening in 17 days. Today? Monday, Thursday. So it means we're going to start on Friday, but we're not going to finish until Monday. Yeah, it's a 48-hour event. Okay. Yeah, because this needs gas. Okay. So here's the plan. Friday morning, we're starting the Ascension process. We're maxing Vengeance is Mine. We're stopping, and we're wrapping it up on Monday. That's the plan. Coda day 1 and 2 skip. 3, Coda day 4 and 5. Oh, got it. Okay. I bet someone at Scopely marked that day. Everything will change. Let them, Sancho. Let them. Cameron is... He's got a target on his back already. Not just by me, by a lot of people. You know, we're watching him closely with a goddamn magnifying glass. He's under a microscope, okay? Let him show that he's exactly the same like all the rest of them. I want him to show it. As you noticed, I'm revealing my plan when it's so close to happening, when it's in effect. Because I know that Scopely is farming my content trying to counter it. They've done it time and time again. This is no longer a coincidence. It's a pattern. It's a pattern. Okay. Friday the 17th. Oh my god. Damn. We're starting Friday the 17th because Friday the 17th, we're going to have level 4 research, the V'ger particle research. And if I'm still short on gas or anything, I will cash out on some oopsie chests or loyalty chests, and we're wrapping it up. I got the treasury. We're set. We're set. They won't change it because Coda day 3 is ship parts, and that's energy. Let them do whatever. And here's the thing. I'm timing it with the Vengeance is Mine because it's beneficial for me. If they torpedoed that particular event, I'm doing it anyway. Since when did I let officers or ships stop me from ascending? I'm going anyway. I always do. King of Rome, they nerf Leslie maybe because of 70. They nerf Leslie the argument they made for Leslie is he became so popular. You know why Leslie became so popular? I sold him live on stream, on videos, in chat. He was used. People used him before me, and I wasn't the reason people used him, but I made him very popular. I have a serious percentage contribution for making him popular. Yes, that is enough. Yes, because of me. Yes, yes. We know that. Are you gonna do just ops jumps or straight to shipyard? I don't care about shipyard. We talked about. Oh God, damn it! 73 uncommon. I'm basically skipping because they got the vengeance. Oh my God! Damn it, people! It's happening. 17 days. Okay. That's it. 2.5 weeks we're there. 2.5 weeks. He became popular because all the new officers are crap. That's right, Chaos. I would be fine if they nerfed him the way they nerfed all the other stuff, is just say, this particular loop going forward, you can't use him. This grade level above this ops level, you can't use them. That's fine. But nerfing him all the way back, get out of here. Nerfing him all the way back to like G5 and below, that's trash. JB is going to use the cheap ships to get to 76. That's the plan. I mean, I can still build the 73 uncommon if I get the rep, and I can if I want to. Oh my God. All right. 17 days. Friday the 17th, I'm going to make an announcement. I won't be able to make it a 24-hour stream, I don't think. I could. No, because I'm streaming on Saturday. I don't want to, shatter my, my next day stream. But yeah, we're going to start it on Friday the 17th, and then we're going to wrap it up on Monday. So we're going to half ascend on Friday, fully ascend on Monday.
Just do it!
I will. The math just mathed out. We got it. I want to thank everybody for their contribution. Jules Verne for the data yesterday to kind of solidify my decision finally on this treasury. And this was a community effort. We're doing it. Free to play is ascending to 73 on Friday the 17th. All my fellow free to plays, I hope you get there even before me, and then teach me what you did so we can all learn and do better towards 74, 75, and so on and so on. I don't camp. Technically I will camp from Friday to Monday. I'll start the ascension. I will put a pin in it so I can get, and let me explain to you, since we have the event now, let me explain to you why I'm doing this, because some people weren't here when I explained why I need to split it into two. Since we have this still up, let's look at the numbers for a second here. Okay. With efficiency, I'm about to spend about 550,000 G7 uncommon, yes? 550,000. You see? 213, 193, 139. 540. 540,000. Not mil, yeah. 540,000. That's the number, 540,000. Now, we want to look at the event. Vengeance is mine. Vengeance is mine. Goes up to 15. Yeah, the scoring mechanic. Scopely. If in the next 17 days you're changing the scoring mechanic, it's a deliberate act of #NerfJB. It's your game. You're the designers. You can do whatever the F you want. But Cameron, under your amazing leadership, people are praising you. They're putting people put 6 months worth of hope in you now. That people are giving you so much. You bought 6 months. Most of the community bought into it. If you flop now, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Now I'm ascending anyway, by the way, Scopely. I'm ascending anyway, even if you nerf it. But let me explain. Okay, so you need 15 million to 25. G7 uncommon scores 55 points. So times this by 55. It's almost 30 million points. That's two of these. This is almost a Kobayashi Maru, but in my case, it's actually complete. I'm going to beat the Kobayashi Maru twice. I'm going to max this and then go for another one and max it with the other. That's why. Cash in twice, the vengeance. Yes, exactly. Yes, that's going to be a lot of ship parts. It's going to be 500,000. Almost 500,000. It's because 24.6 times 10. You have 10 of them. You have 10 of them. So 24 That times 10 times 2. 500,000 ship parts. The only bottleneck I'm going to have when my USS Farmer is going to be tried. Because I don't have a interceptor part problem because that's my only G6 interceptor. Because I worked smart. I have the Enterprise E and I have the Cube. I knew. I didn't get the Crinch. I knew this is going to be. So that's not the problem. G6 materials? Well, guess what? I maxed out on everything. I have nothing to spend it on. I got tons of crystal on G6. I can tell that that's not going to be the problem. It's going to be tried. Because the parts, we know that's going to be the problem. The rest of us need to push VIM now before they nerf JB. Oh, Vengeance. Yeah. Yeah. They could. Now, if they nerf anything in the next 17 days, I will have no proof, but come on. If they nerf anything here from the elements that I just measured, it will be a deliberate act of #NerfJB. We can agree. Can we all agree on that? It's a conspiracy! JB, you're insane! I know I am. But that will not be just a theory. This will be real, man. I just announced exactly what I'm going to do in the next 17 days. Any nerf now is deliberately against it. They've done it so many times, it's a pattern. Beam, so far I've seen 0 improvements. On the contrary, it will be, but I will wait until I see results. 0 improvements for what? Why don't spend the other ways of scoring? You might have enough to do the spending event 3 times. No, just twice. Just twice. I'm going to do a few tiers today and ignore the nerfed Coda defense. Yeah, Coda, I'm very disappointed. I mean, still, I would say, because it's running weekly, if you have some, buildings and ships and stuff, you could technically wait a few days if you want some extra. I mean, look, exotic ship art, I'm not going to say no for additional 600. I mean, this is still efficiency for par steel. There's still value, yes, but not as much value as it used to have. Hey, Trick Devo. It definitely makes Coda 3.0 less interesting. Yeah. But Vengeance is mine because I'm going to be spending 540,000 on common G7 because I was hoarding on it, waiting to this moment. Unfortunately, although you are important, all rewards are getting less. May have nothing to do with you. No, I know. I'll tell you this. I don't believe they're going to tamper with Vengeance acquisition at this point. Vengeance acquisition, if anything, needs to accelerate because you have more people marinating and being in G7 for a long time and they need it. Okay? You have more people ascending. We're almost a year. I mean, we're, approaching 10 months of this content. Making the acquisition of Vengeance or Vengeance parts tighter now is working against historical data that we've seen so far. They already nerfed it a bunch of times. I don't think, if anything, they're either going to leave it the same or loosen it a little bit. That's my guess. What have you seen from Scopely is the effort to narrow the path. Well, what we have seen from Scopely is an effort to narrow the path. When you say narrow means like blocking you or making it easier? Because I'm not sure how to interpret that. I mean, some things they made it easier, some things they made it tougher, harder. Some areas, yes, they made it harder. Some areas they didn't. I mean, look, we noticed, I'll tell you this, and I did mention, their revamp of the 12 and 24 hour, oh goodness. Oh my God, the story, get away from me. Disgusting. Sorry, I'm just, gagging over here. The revamp of 12 and 24 hour events into the weekly, especially Voyage Across the Void. Oh my God. This is amazing. This pays out on a daily basis with some really good SLBs and really good SMSs. This is, they've been more generous. At least I noticed that my Sigma Par Steel income has been increasing. Doing the exact same things, just completing events, I'm getting more. So in that sense, they made it easier. In some other ways, they made it harder, yes. Plus, you can get ship BPs from multiple sources. Yeah, especially now with TC. Voyage Across the Void is crazy good. Yes. Nerf incoming within a month. Look. Year 1 in a new economy release, I expect tough times. It's going to be almost impossible when you ascend, and I know because I've been there. And also nerfs whenever they see that it's too loose. We're past that period almost. At this point, I mean, if they want to stretch this for 3, 4, 5 years, G7, I don't think they will. Because, look, Beam is already 77. He's gonna reach 80 far before the 2-year mark. And more people after him. When those spenders reach that cap, they'll still spend, but not as much. You know? Maybe they'll release a G7 legendary ship or something. But I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because what do I know about spending in this game? Is most of the money they're making off of spenders is for ascension. For ascending, right? There's 78 there as well. Yeah, let's check Chrono's website. What does it stand today? So Beam, you're still number 3. Let's check the levels. Oh yeah, there's okay, so Donald Duck is 78. Power is low, but I'm sorting it by level. So yeah, Donald Duck, congratulations, the only 78 in the world. Sever 401. Beam and Haywire and whatever you pronounce the name, Lepopras, whatever. 77s. Yeah, Ops agree, but I cannot get the level 80 epic reputation 2028. Well, as of the game, the way the game looks like today. And why did I go triple faction? Because I know that it cannot stay the way it is like that forever. Because you see, Beam, when you're starting to scratch the surface towards level 80, I'm not saying they're going to make it easy and hand it to you on a silver platter. Yeah, I'm a smartass, okay? For sure. But they will help you in some level. When they help you, they help me. If they help you, they help me. I'm not saying that they're only going to help you for giving you more in packs. They're also going to give you more just by grinding. And that's where I come in with my triple faction right there. I told you. I mean, there was no FOMO because I know how they roll. How many times we've done this? They release an expansion, things look so insane. The mountain looks like higher than Everest, and you don't even know where to climb and how to climb it. And then eventually it's like, oh my god, it's so easy now. I'm not sitting and camping until that happens. I'm progressing, but I'm not going FOMO in some areas because I know those are going to be helped. So I'm finding creative solutions in the meantime with ships and mining and everything until they do it, and then I go ahead and reap the rewards. And I don't have to go back. You see, Beam, you're going to have to go back and grind another faction or two. I won't. These guys will be 80 by the end of the summer. Yeah, well, Beam said February a few months ago, but I'm assuming it's going to be faster. I think by the end of the year, Beam, you're Ops 80, if not sooner. Do you have a guess right now? According to your mathematical plan, you know my plan for 73. What's your plan for 80? Share with us, little people. We want to know. We want to learn. Want to learn what's coming. Oh, God, it's exciting. 17 days, man. This is great. This is great. That means, for me, well, yeah. So, October is when it was released. And I'm reaching it in July. So, that's 9 months for 3 levels. Averaging a level in 3 months. It's going to get faster now, I expect. I don't know yet. Scratch that. I don't know yet. It's going to keep accelerating. More efficiencies are being... Yeah, it's not? Well, yeah. I know, because I saw the rare acquisition, man. If we use the screenshots that I showed you earlier from Jules Verne's account, and we estimate about 4,000 in 3 weeks. 3.5 weeks. And you need... So, let's divide that by 24 days. It was 20... Yeah, it was 160. Okay, so you need 30,000. Divide that by 160. It's 187 days as the game stands today. That's 6 months to 74 free to play. But I know it's not going to stay that way. I know we're going to be getting a lot of efficiencies and more income. So probably 2 to 3 months, I would say, considering what's coming. I don't know what's coming, but something will come. These, yeah. No, we're looking good. Look, one ops level at a time. We'll come up with a plan for 74 at the time. We'll look at efficiencies for rare efficiencies and global G7 efficiencies. We'll plan it like we plan everything else. Let's check the events. More loops to slow players down. This is a bad payout. Okay, what do we need to do here? Sullivan? Oh. Serene Squall, sure. Let's send the Serene Squall. I have noticed an increase. Hey, Zisander, what's up? I've noticed an increase in the resources they give in events. Yes, me too. You see, SLBs are paying resources again. I haven't seen those in a long time. The Voyage, in the Void or whatever it's called, that weekly event, we have SLBs now that pay materials and resources. I don't remember the last time I've seen those. It took a long time for those to come back. A really long time. Up 78 will be easy. Daily's impossible. You say impossible? No, just inconvenient. I hope something comes. I have a tier 11 rare. Can shoot over 70, level 77, and 0 level 78s. Beam, I'm going to ask you a tough question. I know. I don't know if anybody ever asked you this. What will happen if you push up 78, breathe. If you have any meds, prep them. What happens if you push 78 and for 2 or 3 weeks, you will not complete your dailies, your daily goals? You're not going to complete those. Then what? It's not going to be devastating? And then you get the higher 78 income. And then you tier up your tier 11 rare, maybe to tier 12 or tier 13, and then you can at least skill a few 78s. Or you go with buffs. You go with buffs, you go with Chang, less rep. Oh, that's right, because you because you don't do all 3. You do 1. Yeah. Then I take that back. You're in a different, yeah. Because he's pushing, for those who didn't get that, he's pushing single faction or dual faction. I complete all of them, so it's all a wash. No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you on the situation. Because I'm thinking from the terms of triple faction, like... Must be few management, Cameron Stewart. I expect the world, JB. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. No, this is good stuff. I mean, if I were you, not that I am even close to be your account or your spending level, I would push. I would just push, man. Just go 78. Go in there. Go reckless. I think triple faction to the 76 rare will take you about 2 years, maybe 3. Pyramid, you're looking at it from the lenses of today. What have we seen this month alone? The income has been increased. Since the revamp of the 12 24-hour events, mini events to this setup, the income has been increasing. Treasuries have been paying more. Bundles have been paying more. Why? You think that this is frozen now, and this is how we need to plan the next 2 years? It's not. This game doesn't work like that. How long have we been doing this? We've been doing it for such a long time. I think less than before. Less than before, but look, you have a free to play, 99.8% free to play, sitting on 1 billion Latinum. 1 billion Latinum. Never thought I'd see the day I'm gonna see 1B over here, right there. Never thought I'd see the day. I'm not even spending it on anything. None of that involves rep, though. Who gives a goddamn flying F about rep? Who? Well, you do. Other people do. I don't. I got a plan. I'm possibly... I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, okay? We have Alliance Tournament supposed to come back this month. Am I... Yeah? Let's see what they do. Let's see what Cameron did with that. You will when you want that 76. Wow, yeah. How long will... You know what? If that comes, if that happens, then I'll camp in 75, Pyramir, and tell you that you were right and I was wrong. But it's not going to happen. And let me tell you, even if I can't obtain the 76 rare, I'm going into 76 anyway. I always show you what's possible. It's not the plane, it's the pilot. I fly garbage ships. I fly, you know, previous economy ships. My G6 journey was taken care of with a G5 epic ship the whole goddamn way. Including 2 weeks at level 70. And a tier 3 Velox. Chad, look, JB account, he free to play. If he can do it, you can as well. Yes. Yes. The goals are... You set your own limits on this one. And really in anything. It's not the plane, it's the pilot, Maverick. Yes, and we're going to watch it July 5th, by the way. This weekend. My Discord. Movie night, we're watching Maverick. The people voted, the people spoke. 7 p.m. Pacific. My Discord. We're watching it. So that inspired me with that line here. Are you making the case that the economy is better now after the choice tokens were removed? I'm not seeing that. No, 8-bit Ash. No. Choice tokens were the best. I'm saying that the 12 and 24 hour revamp into the current set of events has been paying more. I'm not saying that the battle pass rewards, you know, the choice versus whatever garbage this is, I'm not saying that's better. That's worse. I said that from the beginning. I didn't change my mind. Yeah. That is the same for me with the relativity. How will we notice the difference in camping to 75 to 72? Look, here, we're realistically, jokes aside, if we go by the definition of camping, July 17th, Friday, I am starting the ascension to 73. I am pausing as soon as I max Vengeance is Mine, get my 250,000 parts. I am waiting until Monday, and we continue and ascend then. So it's going to be a two-parter. It's going to be a suspense in the middle. But only because the Vengeance, because I am planning on not acquiring the 73 uncommon until at least up 74. At least, if at all. If I find a way to kill 75s in the Veil with my Vengeance, and I have a plan, I mentioned some fractions of this plan, and this is where I'm actually, I'm not hiding it from you. Scopely is farming me, and they could torpedo it, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut, and when it's too late for them, almost too late for them to stop it, that's when I'll tell you what I did. But I could potentially skip the 73 uncommon. Potentially. We'll find out. I can't promise. I have no idea. We're playing a chess game with a designer that can change the chessboard. I don't know. I don't miss 6 and 12 hour events. Too much constant login. Yeah, it's the login, and because of the lag, which still hasn't improved, by the way. TC. They revamped TC without fixing TC lag. I mean, I can't even tell you that the poop show we had this week with lag. So, what I was saying is, the login, yeah, because of the loading time, you have to hit event, go here, review this, go back. It's wasting like maybe 10-15 minutes a day on checking those events. Something like that. And over the course of a week, it's let's say 10 minutes a day. It's an hour and 10 minutes that you saved yourself a week now doing something else, either in the game or touch grass or whatever. Beam, you have the screenshot of my V doing 75 with Grush on board. Yes, I know. But I need to get my butt in there. And the warp range is an issue. We have a plan. Let's not mention too much. Let's Scopely actually spend some manpower and working hours trying to figure this out. I'm not going to hand it to them on the silver platter. If they want to nerf me, they're going to need to work hard for this. They're going to need to actually do science. Science on try to counter JP rather than science on how to solve the goddamn problems in the game. Woosah. Playing during takeover on a phone completely keeps crashing. Also in PC, but not that bad. I played it on PC and it was bad. I think the game as a whole has a lag issue that is really worse in TC arenas and claim. Look, and I was saying that in Alliance chat when we were all complaining about the lag and other issues in the game this month. I told them I expected this to happen because I run arenas now. I'm back. I'm back from retirement. I've been back for like a month. Ostis, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I hit you twice in a row on that one. It's the matchmaking system. It wasn't me. I try to tell my team to lose, but anyway. I said I play arenas now. If they can't handle a 3v3 match without lag, how in the world are they going to handle a TC situation when it's a whole server of 2,200 players maxing out a whole, 2 or 3 systems in a TC? They can't. They can't even control 6 players. They can control 300, 500? No, they can't. It's insane. What did you expect? Cameron! Cameron probably has good intentions, but he's not a wizard. He's not a wizard. So, he's trying to do his job, which is save the business. I get it. But, I mean, you understand he has limitations, right? So, he can't change a whole mindset of a company for 7 years. I don't even know if he can. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Cameron has a real wand. Hey, you saying this is not... This is the Elder Wand, dude. It chose me. I'm a wizard. The wand chooses the wizard. It's not a stick. It's not a back scratcher. It's not a nose pick. Nose picker. Toothpicker. Whatever. He does have a magic wand. It's a stick. It's a stick. Are you saying he doesn't have a stick? He has a stick, but it's not a magic stick. That's what I'm saying. JV recently hit 70. Any tips or vengeance is mine event for low spenders? Just... usually get the $20 battle pass. If you just hit 70 recently, try to time your material spending and stuff during Vengeance is Mine and start collecting stuff from there. Don't rush over it. Like you're gonna get it. Just be patient. You'll get. I mean, I got it sooner than I thought. Just try to time the spending on that of the materials and specialty currencies. That's a twig. It's not a twig. Even the Elder One can't save the game. I'm just saying. Look, let's have a real discussion here, and I have a request. I love all my opinionated people here. But if you have nothing to contribute to this discussion, and if you just want to trash opinions and start saying, just try to trash the conversation, please don't, because I'm going to have to time out people. I don't want to do that. Scopely is doing their best to try to save their business, and they're using everything in their power, okay? So Cameron, is doing his best, I'm sure. I don't think he wants to kill the game. I think he wants to help. I think he's limited. I think Scopely employees, those who are listening to him, they want to save the company for sure. As far as how much they can do, I have no idea. I know that content creators are being utilized for that purpose as well. I think that blindly listening to words is a mistake. We need to measure actions, and so far the actions I've seen, there was one incomplete progression towards bulk refine that is not complete, and the rest is just promises, and more things are breaking. Look at this arc alone. A lot of things broke. The pips broke, the lag, you have the retry thing when trying to log in, arenas is garbage, TC lag is garbage. You have a lot of issues. More things break retroactively. It's more of the same. So can we stop listening to the promises and we're doing everything we can and just measure actions? And if we see actions, then we can say, okay, they're doing better. And if we don't see actions, if we see something like this, we're saying they're more the same or they're doing worse. Can we please just stop swallowing blue pills? Thank you. My humble opinion. Surveys in the game cause of Cameron Stewart. I think this game wasn't designed to handle things like TC and arenas. They need to redo a lot of things for that. Yeah, that's fine if it's not designed, but if it's not working, then they need to... if they want to remove it, altogether, they still need to make sure that we get the rewards that we can't get because they removed something. Like Alliance Tournament, them knee-jerk reaction of just disabling it, they should have just reverted it. I mean, or I don't know, find something like, I mean, the spice must flow for the players as well. Scopely wants the spice to flow as far as people spending on packs. We need our income to flow. And if features are broken, then fine. If you need to take the time to remove them and fix them, go ahead. But don't punish us with less income now. It's my opinion. They got new patches coming. Yeah, I know. I'm fine with new content coming out if the game can handle it, but it clearly can't handle it. Look at this. Look at the last month. Look at the last month. Again, they accelerated the release of Bulk Refined, which is stupid because you don't have one claim to rule them all. It's attached to a daily login now, which is not okay. I mean, this is quality of life that should be unrelated. Like, you have login stuff engaged and whatever. Don't mix this. It doesn't even sync with your devices, so you need to program it per device. It's a lot of labor, and it's still not good enough. It's a step in the right direction. They sure did make it hard to get resources to get 4-star in territory. Yeah, and the 4-star solution, in my opinion, that was a mistake. They shouldn't have done it this way. You don't just hand it over. I mean, you should have planned it in a way that this can be competitive, but you can't just hand it to people that happen to be positioned here. Now, they can just... I mean, sit there unchallenged for like a month because other people can't get it. What, you're going to give it every week now? You know what? Maybe they could have given to every single alliance. Sorry, that will be fine. Scopely always new content, had bugs. You know that, JP. I know, but the problem I'm having is people are still pretending like everything is going to be great because Cameron is in the picture. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they promise. I care what they deliver. Baba Borg, I just don't think you're giving them enough time. In the end, this is software and development takes time. It's been barely 1 month, less than 2 months that Cameron has announced that looking into this. I'm not sure what you're expecting, but this will take time and everybody needs to set their own expectations. No, Baba Borg, I think, I'm pretty sure I said that I knew that he's not a magician and it takes time and you can't change the pattern of 7 years so quickly. He doesn't have a magic wand. He has a stick, but not a magic stick. I said that. No, I understand. I'm saying that people are saying that now everything is going to be great. Like, they really believe that. And this is a dangerous ground. This is where we've been with when Echo stepped into the picture. This is where we've been when Connor came with an announcement. People just dropped their guard and said everything is awesome. Everything is going to be great. Sunshine and rainbows. Because they promised. Well, I say measure actions. That's all I'm saying. I know it's going to take time. I mean, Beam said the same thing, too, earlier. And let's see what he says now. The architecture could cope with it, even if it is built on microservices. It is a money issue more than anything else. Performing servers with low latency, high bandwidth are very expensive. Mr. Stewart also needs to reduce ops cost. Hey, Tara, good to see you. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I know it's going to take time. I'm just saying, can you please stop pretending like that's it? The savior has arrived. The Messiah is here and save the world. And yeah, please don't. About a year ago or so ago, it was said that the base structure of the game can't handle what they are adding to it. And they really need to rebuild the game to expand it further. Yes, Floyd and Voltron, yes. I mean, look. I understand. I'm not saying let's pretend like things don't exist. Like the problems don't exist. If we know that the game can't support a feature, don't release the feature. That's all I'm saying. Don't release a half-butt feature that is going to break the game without testing. Stress test it in your own environments first. If it's going to break stuff, we have consistently every month, we have stuff breaking. So if the game can't support it as of today, totally fine. Don't release this. Release something else. Or don't release anything if it can't handle anything. I mean, understand the limitation. Like, I'm a long-distance runner, right? My average pace in a race depends on the race. But, like, 5K, I can run, 7 minutes and some change. Averaging per mile. It's a 3-mile thing. I know my limits. I know my body limits. I'm not going to push 5.5. I can maybe run 5.5 for like 20 seconds, then I'll fall apart. Know your limits. I care what they do in game. Only talk is cheap. Yes, King of Rome. That's what I'm saying. Redstone. Most alliances can't afford to even join that 4-star, let alone compete in it. Right. Well, but I mean, the thing is, they gave people like my alliance is going to take us like maybe 2-3 weeks to get it at least, and it's just unreal. I don't like the solution they gave here. That's all. He's going to pull a magic ship for free out of his butt. Yeah, everything will be great. G6 scrapping next target. They should give us a Meridian 2 for free. I don't need anything for free. I want challenges. If this game, and that's another thing. I mean, I said. I'm a free-to-play. I'll take anything free that the game gives me. But honestly, if they just hand me on a silver platter the entry here, they took away the challenge from me. I want some challenge. I want to work hard towards achieving. This is my dopamine hit. Why am I going to be ecstatic 17 days to Op 73? Because I earned it. Because I earned it every step of the way. If that's taken away from me by showering my account with packs, I'm not going to feel this the way that I feel. Need a new SDFC 2.0 on a different architecture. Yes, well, that's the key. Then they haven't announced that they're working on it, so who knows? Let's get back into the game soon. They should give us... Yeah, I read that one. Sad thing, TC came about in 2020, I think. Still major issues when TC is contested. Yeah. I mean, when a system is overloaded, it's not even overloaded. I mean, how do you explain arenas lagging? That's the confusing part for me. When arenas can't handle the pressure, 6 players, and a total of 12 ships, because it's 2 per player, a maximum of 12 ships in a system, and a couple of armadas, and a few hostiles. WTF? What did you expect, Scopely, when you released TC or Incursions? What did you expect? It's crazy. Let's face it, the game code is such a mess that it will probably never be stable. The game got too big for how they developed it. Probably only real chance would be complete rewrite. Never gonna happen. Terra Stargate. I don't know if never gonna happen, but I'm saying be that as it may, we all understand the reasons why we are where we are. And I also said the content creators and the community as a whole had some serious contribution for causing damage here to the problem and supporting this. Because it takes 2 to tango, so we were enabling Scopely's bad behavior for a long time with different methods, and we need to be careful with that. I don't think anybody is excluded 100%, but I don't think we need to accept it. I mean, you know, we're gamers. We need to get a good game, and just saying, oh, but this is the way it is, and it takes time, and this, and the code, and I understand, but we need to remember the reality of it. They have to produce amazing product or they don't deserve support. That's just the reality of gaming, in my opinion. And I just see a lot of people being beaten into acceptance. I'm not saying that you are. I'm saying that some people are. And it's just sad to see that the standard of gaming was lowered in this community in some percentage of the players. And I believe we deserve the best of the best. We definitely deserve better. I realize it's not trust but verify at this point. It's hope but verify. Yes. I think you're right on that one, Borg. Emperor, I really like the TC extension. Me too. I mean, the expansion. I'm excited about it. If you ignore the bugs, the feature itself is solid with lots to work on. Oh, look, those who watch me on a daily basis, when this came out, I was talking about how I'm excited about this, Erwin. Not excited about this. I was very excited about this. And I was very excited about TC when it was new originally. The lag was really frustrating. Yes, thank you. King of Rome, funny. One of the reasons I don't do arenas is that it takes too long to match. Rank matching is also an issue. I do arenas now for 2 reasons, I believe. Let me remember what the reasons are. Oh yeah, I'm not going to see them here. It's not so much the store. Yeah, I mean, I claim a little. I'm continuing to max Ahura now and Giorgio's Crown, whatever, and a little bit of extra, like, 1 or 2 claims of extra par steal, sure, and try it. It's the Vengeance event, even though it's very little parts, and a little bit of extra Trident Crystal just for playing. and the extra from there. And honestly, it's mainly enjoyment that now I get. At least I get, from a scale of 1 to 10, I get rewards that maybe move the needle on the like 2 or 2.5. But I'm getting a lot of enjoyment out of it. Before I had the Vengeance and before that event, I had 0 reason to do it. And the event was maybe 1, and now with the Vengeance is 2. But eventually, I'll probably graduate it again and I'll retire again. Unless they keep, making it rewarding. I'm willing to put in my time and my effort in loops and events and special events that reward me towards my goals. And whether my goal is ops progression, for somebody else it's steering up ships or something else, you need to give them rewards that are matching their economy level and moving the needle so they can pursue their goals in that economy level. Once you outdate that, other than perfectionism, there's no reason to participate anymore. And that's where you lose participation. I'm more of a player who watches the actions and ignore the pillow talk. Me too. Our community as a whole is a community of educated people that love debates and talk shows and conversations. And I love that about us. I mean, this game is stimulating your mind and, and satisfying your gaming needs. So we love talking and we love theory crafting and we love math. And that's one of the things I really like in this too. Where we need to be careful is that we are taking it upon ourselves now to help Scopely pull their own goddamn weight. And a lot of people are doing that. They volunteer, yes, and I appreciate it because they're the reason why this game is tolerable. I mean, they release some tools and spreadsheets that are amazing and websites that are amazing. But if we don't teach Scopely to use their own words on your own without pushing it through us, or take care of things and figure out things themselves and fix them themselves, and us not stress testing and becoming their testers, and if we keep doing that, they're not going to learn. They don't have a reason to learn. They will keep allocate their resources to whatever it is that is not that, and they're not going to learn. And we are basically going to state that nothing is going to change. If we want things to change, we need to stop doing the same thing we've been doing. And deep inside that what I'm saying is true, and everybody needs to make their own choice about that. If you have a child at home that everything is handed on a silver platter and they don't even, learn how to pick up their plate from the dining room table and move it to the kitchen, and their parents or somebody else in the family is always doing it, always, their motivation towards doing it themselves may never come or come very late. But they are communicating. Oh my god, he wants to see me triggered. If I hear those stupid comments, they're communicating. We need to be grateful. Erwin, I'm communicating now that I'm going to take this Twitch partner bottle. I'm going to throw it in your face. And I'm communicating about that. It's going to hurt, but I'm communicating. That makes it fine. I'm going to harm you, and I'm going to swing this giant sword in your face. But I'm communicating I'm going to do that. So that makes it totally fine. Right? No. Wrong. Wrong. Abuse is abuse. Good one, Erwin. Good one. All right. Let's check the rest of the events here. Good shenanigans here. All right. Yeah, people need to calm down with the freaking communicating thing. Use your awards. It's goddamn basic. Okay, Sullivan. I wanted to send this... Yeah, can we play now? Can we play? Can we play? Is it okay to play? I found... I love you all still. What's in that? Could you wait? That's just water. It's a refill for my water in case I have too many hydrates. Bacon Fish, thank you for the 35 streak, by the way. And I do have a hydrate from Warzone. Sorry for the delay on that. Erwin, you need to start the calm timer before you send messages like that. Hey, with his stream streak, he could afford whatever he wants. I bet he has so many martinis at this point. All right, so I found for Sullivan... I've seen... Oh, thank you for feeding the doggy dog. Achilles, get over here. Get a treat from Erwin. Down. Down. Thank you. I found this crew over here is good for Sullivan. And then there's another one, Scotty, I believe. Yeah, because these officer abilities are Sullivan, whatever you want to call it, specifically for those. So this is additional 40% ISO Cascade. This is ISO Defense, but it's full synergy for him, which, you know, increases mitigation. And then I put Carol here for shield absorption, and the rest is fine. I don't really need repair, but I'll put repair because I'm not farming anything else. Popcorn watching someone play at least, yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna go and, yeah, let's farm. I do instant jump because sometimes I forget the minute and then I don't place it on a node and activate the buff, and then it just dies. So I just want to instantly, you know, I don't want to worry about it or just be, you know, constantly waiting for like a minute staring at it. Stop using words like abuse. It diminishes real abuse. Words have meaning. Trek Diva, you know what? I respect that. I do. I mean, we're joking around, I know. But yes. It's... I 100% respect that. Call directive. Thank you. Okay, well, since the repair lady is already here, I'm gonna wait until... Let's finish this event. Let's finish... Oh, God. No. Back. Let's finish this one and then recall it and then do call directive. Trade Black Ops and Benga with the Pring. Yeah, I guess the Pring is better. You're right. You already have ISO defense from Wak Wakim. Right, but it doesn't have a cap. I mean, more is more on that one. Yeah, but you're right. It's probably better. Okay, how many kills do we need? It's not going to take that long. Okay, let's do something else. Instead of call directive, let's do something else. Don't care about vengeance in mind. We already have a plan. Okay, let's join these. How's everybody doing? Anything exciting happening for you in the next 17 days? Ascending to 73 begins in 17 days and being wrapped up in 1920. Oh my God, I'm so glad I... So for those who... One of the game changers, one of them, was tearing up my Excelsior to tier 6. And now this is a guaranteed 10. Plus a chance of getting more. Before it was chance for 5 or 10. Or guaranteed 5? I don't remember. Was it guaranteed 5? At tier 7, it's going to stay like this. But yeah, tier 5 to tier 6 is a game changer. 74 on Thursday is locked in. Well, Emperor, nice. Congratulations. Do I want to ask how much it cost? Don't answer that. But I bet it cost something. More than $100 pack. All right. Outpost. Yeah, I already... Oh, yeah, I need to check the refinery. Okay, let's do the refinery as a whole. Globally. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Still, congratulations, man. It's a serious achievement. All right, let's check all of them. This is in 33 minutes. Fine. Fine. Oh, yeah, let's claim this. But I am just as efficient, an efficient dolphin compared to actual whales. Yeah, get the most for your effort. If your effort is time and money, any combination, get the most out of it. I mean, you don't want to throw away your time. I mean, fun is fun. We're not arguing. But once fun is accomplished, the rest is efficiency. So don't throw away your time and your money because of lack of efficiency. If you can, if you know better, do better. Guaranteed 5 at tier 5. Yeah, guaranteed 5. Okay, so I was getting 55. Now I'm getting 60. It's still, over the course of 2 weeks, it's more. 5 times 14. That's an additional 70. Yeah. Now, what do I expect with all the uncommon G7 researches? And all the buffs that improve the G7 efficiency for buildings, the uncommon G7 efficiency. Those are not going to be as valuable as soon as I get to 73. I'm still going to pursue them. But they're not going to be the main incentive. The main bottleneck is going to be rare going forward now. And with the low income of rare we have now, I need to spare any drop of rare that I can find. So priority will go to general G7 building efficiency. And rare specifically. And uncommon is going on the back burner now. Probably going to continue with ore once I'm done with gas. And then, yeah. It's not going to be a problem. The more I can save, the more I can throw towards researches and ships. But I'm not too worried about that. Because the income will increase. Because I ops up and also because they start loosening things. I actually play a lot like you, plus a battle pass and 1-2 packs. It's pretty impressive. Battle pass, mythic or elite? I'm assuming mythic. I mean, if I was an elite battle pass player, I would be very tempted to just go ahead and finish it off with a mythic. Yeah, mythic. Yeah. They knew how to tempt people in that sense. All right, let's move here. Let's finish that event. He doesn't like to camp, dude. Erwin, I think you just like to camp. You love doing that. Now, Cold Directive, I still do it. But knowing that I'm about to get 500,000 parts, 2,400 of this, it's so sad. I mean, I'm still take it because you need a lot of parts for this one. You need a lot of parts for this one. But Trite is going to be my problem. Trite. Sigma Trite. It will not be anything else. Okay, let's glance at the requirement for 74. Since we have 73 in the bag in 17 days, we need to start planning. Breathe. Breathe. We're just scouting right now. This is recon work. Recon. How many parts? I'm getting 500,000 when I ascend in 17 days. I'm going to complete 2 full Vengeance is Mine events, unless Scopely is going to torpedo my efforts in the next 17 days. If they do, 99.8% it's deliberate. I hate mosquitoes. Then don't cap. It's just me, or now the price for TC pack went up 3 times at least. I mean, TC pack, you mean the battle pass? Probably. The TC battle pass is now not 3 months. It's a monthly pass. It's monthly. It's not every 3 months. It's every month. So triple whatever expenses you wanted. Yeah. Yeah, from 3 months, it's only 1. Yeah. Okay. So we know rare is an issue. Now I want to look at Par Steel. 776 million is what I need total, without all the other efficiencies I'm going to get, which is half of what I needed towards 72. And my income is higher, so that's probably 2 months-ish, according to today. Today's income is what I estimate that my Sigma Par Steel. So 2 months to get the Par Steel, if we're looking at it through today's lenses. The uncommon, not too worried about. I'm going to increase efficiency and keep getting more. Rare is what I'm worried about. The time, I'm not worried about. It's only 2.5 years. I'm still going to have 2 years banked after I'm done. 74 is going to be dependent on my rare income. And nowadays, the rare income, as we compared it with, science with Jules Verne stuff and his account and other people, it's low. It's very low. I have 75 right now that I got by accident. 2 months to get 700 million? Yeah. It took me 6 months or so to get 1.5 billion. 1.3. And so half that is 3 months, but I'm getting more now, so I'm assuming about 2 months. Yeah. My overall income has increased. And because I'm looking at it from the perspective of 72 income, I'm going to be getting this as a 73. That's going to be even faster. I don't know by how much percentage, maybe 10% faster or whatever. I'll be getting more. Yeah. Not worried so much about what I'm worried about is the ore. Every choices will be ore and Parseal, ore and Parseal, ore and Parseal. All the time. I will have to attack this. I will have to attack it with everything I've got. I got gain power event like everyone else does. Okay. The route 74 requires less building to upgrade. Right. I don't care about the amount of buildings. I care about the overall material requirement. I don't care if it's 10 buildings or 50 buildings. If I have the speed ups and if I have all the mats, then it's exactly the same. I don't care. And I don't upgrade them one at a time. I upgrade them all together. What's the point? Now, here's the plan. Friday, July 17th. Or sooner. But probably Friday because we need to time it. Could be Thursday. Theoretically, maybe on Thursday we're going to do it, the 16th. It's all a matter of when we get the V'ger particle, the 4,000 V'ger particles. The plan is this. Once we got everything lined up, Thursday or Friday, the 16th or the 17th, we're going to start with, okay, JB, be careful. This, number one. Then this. Then hold. Go into the research. Attack the Maverick research. Get this to 4 and 4 and stop right there. Okay, 4 and 4. What's the yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, 4 and 4. Hold. Continue. As soon as the Vengeance is Mine event reaches the max, stop altogether. Camp. Get to Monday. Finish it off. And max another Vengeance is Mine. That is our plan, and we're going to stick to it. Fama, JB, come on, it's one little building. If I listened to those stupid comments, one little building, I would have delayed my ascension by like a month now. A month! Yeah, it will be awesome. Give me your search, JB. I will... my search? Oh, my research? Sure. Look, I'll teach you how to accomplish it yourself, King of Rome. Stop spending your mats on stupid crap. Stop spending it on over-tiering ships. Stop spending it on research. Stop spending materials and resources on stuff that is not a prereq for your ops level. Prioritize that and everything else goes second. Really, that's the core. Like if you peel the onion of my mindset all the way to the core, it's that. Know exactly what you want and don't let all the shinies and distractions and FOMO to distract you and steal away from it. And if I deviate, is because, let's say I decide to invest in a loop or something, is because I know that it's going to reward me more, like, for example, the treasury. I cashed out on treasury that pays me less today than if I waited to 73, because getting there 2 weeks faster or 3 weeks faster is going to pay me more than the next treasury was going to pay me. Laser focus and stay true to your value and your goals. Wait, what? What do you want me to wait? I say this because I'm level 63. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got it? Yeah, I got it. I already got it. Oh, yeah, I mean, some people missed that. Okay, let me recap the science here. Okay, this was the theme of the stream today. So, I was chatting. Yeah, you said you were passing. Right, okay, so let me catch you up. You missed the beginning of the stream. Let's get to that. Yes, the treasury was paying me 6,000 of each uncommon G7, but if I waited to 73, it will pay 1,300 G7 rare. Total of 3,900, okay? Now, I'm like, okay, I don't want to sacrifice that. That's what I said yesterday. I'm going to pass. I'm going to wait. I'm going to, because it was going to accelerate me by 2 weeks. I was chatting. And then yesterday evening, I'm like, I need to chat with a few more people. I kept chatting with more 73, Op 73 people. And also Jules Verne, he's Op 73, and also he's, my fellow mad scientist, and I love the guy. And, I originally wanted to ask him, do we have the odds? So I checked the refinery, okay? This is the refinery income at 73. It pays you a chance of 918.90. I asked him, do we know the odds, the percentage, the drop rate for this somehow? He said, no, we don't know that. He doesn't even know that. If he knew that, I don't know if he can share. But anyway, we don't know it. And I'm like, okay. But he's also up 73. So I asked him specifically, and he shared with me some screenshot about the situation. Let me explain what we... So he's been there for 3.5 weeks. Let me explain. His starting point 3.5 weeks ago was 1,500 of each G7 rare. That was his starting point. 3.5 weeks later, he reached this. So that averaging 4,000 of each rare in 3.5 weeks. 3.5 weeks is, let's say, 25 days. So that's 160 a day. Now, I asked him, how did you get that? Refinery, events, SLBs, packs. Because he does get packs. Some of them he purchases whenever he feels like it. And a lot of them are from Scopely because he has a contract with them. They do grant him that. But he said that all the stuff he got in the last 3.5 weeks, since he started with a 1,500 starting point, was not impacting his rares. He didn't claim the battle pass stuff that he gets the free battle pass. None of it increased the rares. So all of this is free to play in SMSs and refines only. So he showed me some screenshots that we shared some of those from these events. I mean, like you get this income, it's very little, but be that as it may, him completing SMSs aggressively like I do helped with getting here. And then I asked him also one more thing. How about your refines? Because I'm assuming you're refining, twice a day, 3 chests. He said, actually, no, he's refining less. He's refining less. He's actually not mining as much. He doesn't have that much. By the way, I asked him, are you okay with me sharing that? He said yes. Otherwise, I would not do that. So he's not refining as much. So with my refining aggressiveness as a free-to-play, it means that I'm going to be getting roughly 4,000 in 3.5 weeks. Now let's time that by 2 weeks, by 14 days. That was the decision that I made. Should I get the treasury or not? 2240 of each. And the treasury was going to grant me 1,300 of each. So what does this mean? Exactly what you think it means. I had to get it. Because the numbers proved it. Now, maybe RNG gods were in his favor with refines, with the little refines he did. Maybe there was inaccuracy. It's Jules Verne. I never found any inaccuracy in his math. Even when he said that I'm a furry with holiness and all that garbage. Well, and the High Priestess proved it anyway, too. So, Bacon Fish, by the way, thank you for the 35 streak. So, yeah, so the math doesn't lie. Now, even if the RNG gods hate me, and I'm not gonna be getting this full amount, I'll get half of it. It's about the same, but even if not, even if I don't even get half, okay? My investment here was 1 treasury out of 3 that I had banked. So worst comes to worst, yes, I burnt a treasury. It's painful because it's 3 months that I'm not, because it takes me 3 months or 4 months to get one. Yes, it will be painful, but knowing the math now, it made sense for me. So that's the way. So, and that's what I wanted to teach all the 72s that are in a similar position to mine. If this treasury right here can close the gap for you, and accelerate it in 2 weeks, it's worth it. I would wonder if the new Athena loop is helping Vern. Might be helpful. Ooh, I didn't ask that. So wait a minute. Let's examine. I didn't ask him. I don't know if he's here. I can ask him later. If he's here, I hope he says something. Or if anybody else has the Athena, you tell me if it helps. Let's check. What does the Athena give you? I'm not going to see it. Athena pays out rares. How much? So let's reduce that. Let's reduce that then. So that's going to be under Academy. So I'm claiming these, but not rares. I'm claiming uncommon. Oh, you may be getting more from this too. Science pulls. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so these signs pull. Okay, how much does they? Let's see how much he's getting. Oh no, it doesn't show me. Anybody has a screenshot? Any 73 has? I should have asked him. Forgot about this. It's new. Show me the. It doesn't show us the odds, but show me. Tell me. How much? How much more? And then let's kind of let's reduce that from his gain. I can only speak for G6, 1050, 240, rare chance. Mostly 110, and then, well, yeah, no, G6 pays way more than G7. Yeah, just look at the regular refinery and you'll see. A G7 pool pays me 43.25 to 245. 25 to 245. Actually, about the same. Well, I don't know. We need to compare apples to apples. Screenshot sent. Thank you. Glad you brought this up, 8-Bit Ash. Oh, damn it. Yeah, he's getting a lot more from this. Should be on the Academy spreadsheet. He's getting a lot more from this. I didn't take that into account. Okay, well, every 3 days you get a claim. It's affordable if you run waves. Oh, yeah, no, it's affordable for me. I'm going to start collecting it. Oh, wait a minute. Dude, I'm going to be getting the same thing. Wait. I'm getting this. I'm going to be collecting this too. I'm going to be Op 73. I'll be collecting this. We don't know the Athena. I'm talking about Athena owners. No. We're looking at something else. Talking about Athena owners, what you're getting extra. Athena owners. Athena boosts the number of chests. I'm going to have to ask him after the stream. I don't think he's here. He probably would have said something by now. Unless he's busy and lurking. He'll mostly be pulling 1 to 3 chests of 40, by the way. It's hard to pull the higher amounts. All right. Be that as it may. So, the advantage that he's going to have over me, because he got the Athena, either bought it or got it for free from Scopely, he's going to be getting Athena pools, which will grant him more claims from here, because this, what it says here, is build the USS Athena to gain 2 chest and 3 chest pool options. So, the income here will be the same for us as Op 73's, but he can claim more chests. I'm not going to be able to. Help JB with this question, chat. Yeah, please. I mean, we'll continue it, you know, on Thursday if we have to, but the Athena is going to give you 2 chests, let's say. And I don't know how much the cost is. It was 700 for a single, according to what you showed me. So a double will be maybe 2,000. Have an Athena, you can pull 1 to 3 chests rather than just 1. Okay, mashed potato. Cost of each additional pull. I think we're still okay. Because let's say him being an Athena owner, he claims 2 or 3 chests every 3 days, and I claim 1. So his income, let's say I halved it. So let's say I'm going to get 1120. So I lost a little bit. So 3.5 weeks is 25 days divided by 3. It means he gets 8 additional pools. He got 8 additional pools. So in 2 weeks, he got 4 additional pools. Depends on how much you got for each additional pool. If it's 2 chests or 3 chests, that will make the difference. I don't have the G7 chest pool cost. G6 are 175, 700, 500. Sent you a screenshot of mine, 72 as well. Okay. All right, let's take a look at this. Lord of Chaos, did you send it in DM or did you post it? What's your name on Discord? This? Okay, yeah, that's you. Okay. Yeah, Sorry. Okay, so 1,600, 8,000. So it's going to be 700, 2,000. He's probably not going for 3 chests that often. Not the whole time. I need to ask him. That's the only area that I don't know. Let's say he went for 2 chests, so he got 4 additional pulls. I don't think it's going to be... It doubled his income. It would be way OP if it doubled his income. Anyway, I don't regret spending on the treasury because I realized that the rare income is going to be higher than I thought. And we'll measure it ourselves. We're going to start from scratch. We're going to start with 75 rare. So let's see how much we're getting. Do you get Parse Steel from there too? Yes, I do. I do. Because I brought down the dual waves to a science to my level, and Spock and I are dominating those. I am claiming 2 from here every time, every 3 days. So I get 1 million from here every 3 days. I claim this on cooldown, 1 chest, and I will continue doing so. Yeah. And no Parse Steel Sigma? No, you do get Parse Steel Sigma. If you're 100% free-to-play, you wouldn't be able to use the treasury anyway, as it was B3 star like mine, and no Parse Steel Sigma. No. JK, they changed it. Not this treasury, but 1 treasury a month is granting you a full payout. I think it's the 4 days one, somewhere in the middle. It grants you with Sigma Parse Steel and everything. There's one that they changed it. This one isn't. But the next one after could be. Yes. Yes, yours is 3-star. No, I always admitted that the $45 value on my account pushed it up. I admitted it. Yes, it does accelerate it for me. I get the 3 treasuries I get a year. But before, you would never be able to get any of them paying anything. Not everyone can get the treasury this week if you're 100% free to play, but you can get one this month that pays Parse Steel and equal distribution of mats. That is basically paying you 70 or 80%, maybe 60 or 70% or so of what I just got now. So yes, I got a 30% advantage 3 times a year from a treasury on somebody else. In the large scheme of things, it does move the needle, but in the large scheme of things, it's a drop in the bucket considering all the other crazy efficiency maneuvers that I'm running here. I'm not underestimating the fact that I'm getting a little more from that. That's why I admit that the sign on the door says I'm 99.8% and I own it. Always have. Always have. Even before I was interviewed, I always admitted it. Yeah. No, you're right. But you can still absolutely do this. There are some free-to-play players that started playing after me that reached level 72 after me, but they're 72 nowadays. So that treasury thing is not going to stop them. No. I don't want that to be used as an excuse why things are not possible. Because things are very much possible. You just need to plan right. Okay, I think events, this is it for the events here. Sector Supremacy is done. Let me recall it and let's... Oh, yeah. Erwin said we have that event. So, call directive. Thank you for reminding me. Let's repair it. Change the crew. This Tier 1 Vengeance is going to become Tier 7 or 8. Or maybe even 9. In about 2.5 weeks. So, then you can stop making fun of it. You're still going to make fun of something. But you can't make fun of it being such a tiny little one. It's a tiny little... Yours says FOMO. There's Tier 1. Jamie, what's the matter with you? You need to sacrifice everything for it. No. Because all of those who got it before me, I'm going to pass them in tier. Not all of them, but a good portion of them. A good portion. Good times. Oh my god. So Coda 3.0, the new changes to Coda, be very careful. it's not paying the way it used to. So don't on autopilot put in the same effort you used to. Measure the rewards because they're not that good anymore. Look at the Vengeance Refinery. You have to swap for uncommon and rare parts. Right. But I will have like 700,000 or more parts to start converting. I'm going to finish tiering it up all the way, use all the common, USS FOMO, USS Vengeance parts, then start converting them to uncommon and continue. They reduce the value of Syndicate XP in this part. Yeah. 41 points to 11 points. Yeah. It's fine. I'm fine with them changing the scoring mechanic to adapt to the changes, you know, but the payout is worse. They nerfed the payout. The overall payout. Sorry, wrong place. The payout this payout here is worse than it used to be. Recon Locust is already dead for me. Like, I'm done with it's already maxed. This payout here is a little better if you score in the SLB. And this SLB, I can see some value if you score top 4. But as a G7 player, unless you're an actual spender, you're probably not scoring here. I could. Highly unlikely, though. Because the spenders will not... spenders want this even more than I do. They're willing to spend money on it. You might lose some on the way. Lose some on the way? Lose what? No, lose what? Use USS Vengeance parts? I mean, yeah, the conversion you're getting in numbers, you're getting less uncommon, yes. But I already calculated that parts-wise, I have enough to get it to tier 10. Sigma Trite is going to stop me. Yeah, I already ran that calculation. I can run it now, but I mean, you know what? Why not? Let's look at cost calculator for the Vengeance. And let's go all the way to tier 10. And just Sigma Trite, you see, is my problem. And okay, so as far as parts, this is why I need rares. So let's reduce that to the parts where we don't need rare. Tier 8, I think it's only uncommon. Okay, so I need 334, let's say 335,000 uncommon, okay? And a total of 204, 205 common. Okay, so now the ship is about to die. Let me kill it faster. And then let's run the math. Okay, I'll show you how many parts I have. And then you'll see what I mean. Yes, I know. Let me show you. It's about to die. And then it will be easier to see how many parts I have, and then I'll show you. But like I mentioned, the issue is going to be Trite. Even if we have some parts issue, the main issue is going to be Trite. And let's be exact right now. Right now, oh god, of course, I got to reboot the game. Okay, rebooting. About 75% on conversion, yeah. It's late for it to load up. Nice ship, JB, thank you. It's a nice ship. It's nice if the game will load. No, but the game is... They're doing so much better. Doing so much better. The daily check-in thing, I swear to God. Okay, it's just rude. Anyway, let's go and see if the ship loads for me this time. Yes. Yes. Okay, so right now I have 176... Almost 177,000. Let's do 176,000. I'm getting... Should be in the history. 492. My total is going to be 668. Okay? 668 parts for the Vengeance. Maybe a little bit more, you know, from a couple more events. So maybe a few thousands more. Not a lot. 205,000 are going to go to common. Okay, so I have 463 common that I need to convert. I see where you're going with this now. So let's go to the refinery. Let's go to the event store. That's where you convert it. Event store all the way at the end. It's going to be USS Vengeance, USS Felmo. It's going to be this. Every 12:30 is 984.
The name's Bond.
Colossal!
James Bond.
Good evening. Thank you for resubbing 12 months in a row. Thank you. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Speaking of free-to-play people that push themselves, he's one of those. So 984 divided by 1230, it's 0.8. So 0.8. So the total that I had times 0.8. So 463 times 0.8 is 370,000. And I need a total of 335,000. So tier 8 is in the bag. Tier 9 is where it requires rares. And then we need 117 rares. Actually, 17,000 rares. Okay, so I won't have that. So I'm capped at tier 8. And I do have the trite for that. But if let's say I had the rares, I will start having some tritanium issues. 5 million is not a lot. I can probably push tier 9. But anyway, so tier 8 is in the bag. Tier 8. And maybe one module of tier 9. So you're right. I cannot push it to tier 10. But maybe tier 9 if I had maybe tier 9 if I had the parts. But tier 10 I wouldn't, even if I had the parts, because trite will already be a barrier there. Sancho, that's what I was saying. Yeah, you're right. You're gonna lose some with every conversion because you need to swap the leftovers in the next thing. Yes. Yeah, tier 10 is extra below C. Right. But I'm not too worried about that because a tier 8 Vengeance is... Let's look. It's 5... Dude, it's 5 slots. It's 5 slots. It's 1 below the cube. Oh, no, sorry. It's 2. Yeah, it's 5. It's gonna be good, man. Meanwhile, going well, but latest content has no greater benefits for smaller alliances. That is true, yes. This is for competitive alliances. Maybe it's time to reconsider your position. I was confused because I did the math so you can compete to get the Vengeance summon. Well, I'm gonna try with the RLB, the Dreadnought RLB. But it depends on my competition. It's a regional. Chicken banana. Tier 8 Vengeance is great. Yeah. It's more than tier 1. It's gonna outperform my Enterprise E, even with 2 less below. I mean, the firing pattern with Chang, dude. It's gonna be amazing. I don't know how much it's gonna be in power, but as far as abilities, it's gonna do great. All right, let's continue farming. Speaking of the Vengeance. And I'm still going to continue, because here's the thing. Every time I ops up, I will do the same thing with Vengeance as mine. I'll be spending materials. I'll be getting more parts. So I'm going to have a tier 8 serving me at Op 73. And then when I ops to 74, it's going to be a couple of tiers higher. Maybe tier 10, tier 11, who knows, depends on how much I'm getting. Plus whatever I'm getting naturally, over time. So it is going to get better. Tier 8, as an Op 73, what would you say? I mean, I already know that my Max Enterprise E can serve me really well. How would you say a tier 8 Vengeance will serve me when it comes to punching up and stuff? Probably really damn well. A tier 8, to get it to tier 9, it takes about 11 million trite. Yeah, but as we see, actually, for tier 9, it will be parts more than trite for me. Yeah. I got my Crenshaw to tier 14 now. 450 out of 1,000 Vengeance BPs and Sphere plus Crenshaw refit incoming in 3 weeks. Look at you go, man. Well done. Tier 8 Vengeance was a great ship. Yeah. And we'll keep going up. So at tier 4... at 74, it's going to be maybe tier 11, hopefully. Maybe tier 11, maybe tier 12, I don't know. And then hopefully by 75, it's going to be maxed. And then, by then... Wait a minute. I have a crazy idea. What's the scoring mechanic in the RLB? The Dreadnought. How much points do you get per part? Do we have it now? Did we have it yesterday? I don't see it. Depends on the rarity part. Yeah. Follow me through here. Let's say, I mean, I'm not going to score in the RLB. I'm basically going to try to snipe the RLB. Yes, I know all my competition in my region. I should have just kept my mouth shut, but it's already out of the bag. It's fine. I'm here to help people. It's yes, I do want to advance and kick butts, but I got to help people. So fine. Congratulations. I'm handing you over my strategy. I was going to snipe it last minute. Friday. Okay. Okay. I'm going to snipe it last minute. If I have the parts to score first place. Let's say we do ISN to 73 in 17 days. I get the 700 and something thousand parts. RLB comes. I'm ready to spend it. However, if I see that I'm not going to take first place, I will not. First time chatter, what's going on? Defensive do 40 for uncommon, 60 for rare. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, but I don't know how much it's gonna be. Anyway. So, actually, no. And how much for common? JB tagged you on the score screenshot. Oh, thanks. Oh, great. Yes, I need that. That's what I need. Thank you. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was linked before. It was linked before. Okay. All right, let's do the math. 24, 30, 40. Oh, so it was actually 60 for the epic. All right, so we actually have the history here. So we had 205,000 times 24. That's almost 5 million. We have 335,000 uncommon times 30. So I'm about I'm 15 million. Okay. So if 15 million cannot win me the event, I am actually gonna not upgrade anything and keep it tier 1 and wait until I see an opportunity to snipe it, or wait until up 74 and then upgrade it to like a crazier tier. Yeah. Unless we have a different way of obtaining what I want to get from the RLB. I have it, yeah, for tier not rarity. That's fine. No, that's okay. Thank you for still. It stirred the pot here, and I appreciate any information you give. I sniped it twice, saved around 15 million points worth of parts each time. Yeah, I mean, I'm basically going to time it with my competition. It's been 22 to 28 million for my RLB. So, yeah, my plan is tier 11 to tier 15 vengeance. Yeah, more competition is showing up every day. I mean, we also know about the acquisition. The acquisition could change. So, new camping ground found. Congratulations, everybody. Ah, shut it, Erwin. I'm curious if the conversion counts for spending. No, because I'm pretty sure that it's spent it on the ship. Otherwise, people can manipulate it back and forth. Because you can convert it back and forth. That will be too broken. That will be whoever clicks more. No. It needs to go to the vengeance. So, we'll see what acquisition ways we have towards this, towards what I want. You did get a smile. You get a lot of smiles from me, man. We're having a good time here. So, yeah, I'm not automatically going to upgrade the Vengeance. I need to time it with a Dreadnought. Because the goal is by Op 75 for it to get the summoning. Yeah. But you'll never know. Maybe some RLBs are not going to be that competitive, and then that's when I can jump in there. What if you got a second Vengeance? Yeah, what if? It's not going to change any way I score in this. I mean... Hey, Breaker, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Still works? Yeah. The point is, I upgrade my ships depends on my need, my actual need, can I complete my events? Can I complete my dailies? Can I punch in a loop to the point where I refine in a way that finances everything I need towards my next ops level? It's all about math at the end of the day. It's not about vanity. I win the big ship because I'm good. Mine is bigger than yours. Of course, it's nice. It's ego, but it should never take priority over math. Competing with the Joneses in this game is how you end up spending crazy amounts. Raid spending, too. Terra Striker, the only way to get more Vengeance skins will be at the AT store. Because they killed off the old-time event stores with different content each time. In fact, it's been a long time since we had free skins. I believe that they will introduce more ways of getting it. Because RLB, getting anything primarily from an RLB is highly paywalled, highly competitive, spenders only realm. At a certain point, they need to loosen that. It's only a matter of time when they do. I don't know when they will, so I'm planning right now on the RLB if I can. But changes can happen. So, hey, Derp, what's going on? Did you say it's all about math? Yes, it's all about math. Math. One of my spenders said once you got to tier 15 Vengeance, you don't see Dread event anymore. Okay. I only care about one thing from the Dread event. The summoning. The summoning. That's all I care about. If I get the summoning, oh my god. And you know what? Even if I don't, we already proven that you can defeat 75 in the Veil, unbuffed, with a goddamn Grush. Yes, it's Beam that proved it. And Beam is researched to the teeth. To the point that he has to mine dilithium. But it's still possible. And more power creep shows every day. Look at the territory. That's power creep for you. That's more buffing for combat capabilities. Poor Stick. It's getting very little attention today. Even a stick. Pissed me off. You got a stick. You're going to need the new currency for a handful of refit shards. And it's going to take around 1 year. Yes, Sancho, but I only care about one refit shard. I mean, one refit. The summoning. The others are good, but the summoning is what you need. For my strategy, if I get the summoning, you think I showed you what's possible? I'm going to show you crazy stuff. Crazy scheisse I'm going to show you when I get that. I have no idea what I'm planning. Some of you do. I won one, trying to win the second one. Oh! Okay, Breaker. How many points did you have to spend? How many points? King of Rome. STFC currently averages around 1 million to 2 million per month globally across iOS App Store and Google Play Store platforms, JB. Okay, fair enough. Thank you for sharing that data. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Terra, does no one have a screenshot of the Vengeance event store? Would like to know what 48k loot gives you. Theoretically, I don't have it, but theoretically 48k grants you with one refit of your choice. Breaker, at the time I did it with 15 million, but my RLB is about 18 to 25 million. Right, and you're US. Yeah. Nah, 15 million is not gonna get me far. That's why I'm considering waiting. Because if I wait, and then I score... I mean, but that... The thing is, at 73, my Enterprise E is going to do amazing. Amazing. It can reach the Veil 73. It can kill multiple. It's going to do awesome. Not that many hauls. There's no rush for me pushing the Vengeance. I will push the Vengeance if I can score in the RLB and get what I want. But if I can't, I will probably hold until I see some changes. Either RLB competition, I see an opportunity, or... they introduce additional ways of obtaining this, and then I can score less and get second or third place, for example. RLB is going to change. I mean, maybe RLB is not going to change, but the acquisition method of the rewards from the RLB, how to obtain them, that's going to change. Now, I heard a rumor, not confirmed, that this month we are going to get Alliance Tournament back. Right? So, let's see what that offers now. Let's see how bad it is. Or how good it is. And what rewards it gives. And how paywalled it is. And so on. And even if Alliance Tournament is not coming back, or if Alliance Tournament is going to be absolute garbage, and we should actually hold them accountable and attack them if they bring it back as garbage, they need to be reasonable with us. Every loop they release needs to have free-to-play, reasonable acquisition of things, and extra should be paywalled, or very, very, very exclusive items should be paywalled. So you get more if you spend, or you get very exclusive items if you spend. If they make it like the way they did the other one, which was a freaking disaster, it reached a point that only Uber spenders can actually score anything substantial in it and get any reasonable rewards. Yeah, because they took some rewards. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Let's see. I have no idea. But even if it doesn't, like, it could be a different loop, a different event that is going to reward this, or the RLB is going to get easier or something. Maybe the RLB will become a local server event. Who knows? Lord of Chaos, to me, they need to decide, is it a catch-up mechanic? If so, you need to be a lot free. Yeah, there needs to be a lot of free stuff. If it's content, add new content. Yeah, it's a fair point. It used to be a catch-up mechanics, and the fact that they changed it is what I don't like. Let's see if I finish the event. And refits aren't special? To a point. I don't have the store in front of me, but some refits were exclusive only, and then in Alliance Tournament started to offer them over the course of 3 or 4 tournaments to the general population. Artifacts, stuff like that. So it's a catch-up mechanic. I mean, event store, the once a quarter event store, every 2-3 months when we had an event store, that was the catch-up mechanic. Now it's no longer really the case. It's not as good as it used to be, and everybody agrees on that, I'm pretty sure. And Alliance Tournament became that. Now that was screwed up. So now, you know, they gotta have something. I mean, a player that wasn't here every single month for years doesn't have access to certain things. Unless they spend money. And at a certain point, they need to offer free-to-play path for stuff. I mean, that's just that will be the reasonable thing. Otherwise, if you don't, then you're going to have so many paywall things, and then it's going to reach a point that most of the content is going to be paid. Yeah, I missed the FCC. Yeah, I love puzzles. Yeah, okay. I didn't have any issues with Vija or Academy. Let me catch up on what you're saying. I don't like how to... yeah, the block the rep bundles. Yeah, that was, for me, one of the main pain points, but even more than that, even more than the rep bundles, because I still reach Prestige 1 on Triple, even more was how diluted they made the tasks, and the tasks don't even pay the currency anymore. Like, I mean, it was just impossible. The rerolls mess up, and the cap, and like, it was just impossible to get the tasks that can even pay you something decent. They killed it on so many, they attacked it in so many areas. They slaughtered the thing, and the community was outraged. And they immediately stepped in and stop-lossed it as a knee-jerk reaction because they were freaking out. My interpretation is they were freaking out. Steven, the amount of chaos tech without sourcing makes no sense. I hope we get some added to something soon. Yeah, well, one acquisition method that I started pursuing for those techs. Look here. The Transigen. I don't know if... No, sorry. No. Yeah, wait. No, it's one of the new ones. Aggregation. There's so many loops. Yeah, I mean, I'm claiming one chest of this, one chest of this. This is the old stuff, but even the newer stuff. I claim this, and I claim these. These are pro. I'm getting those. It's going to take me a long time to get them, but I'm getting 2 a day, every day. 2 a day every day. Let's actually take a look at where I stand with this. With the pros, okay? The pros are going to show up here. 125 for neutrals. Yeah, this one. Okay, 54, 58, 54, 58. Yeah, it's 100 days acquisition of all of these for me, but I can get it in 100 days. Okay? And if Alliance Tournament was getting a quarter of it every month, it's about the same. It's 100 days, 120 days. So I am getting it consistently. They need to add more of that, yeah. Aggregation has Pro FD, yes, but no Chaos Tech. Oh, so you mean specifically the new Chaos Techs? Okay. Yeah, they will... I mean, that will be something that needs to be obtained. I mean, you can get the C12. That's what I'm working on now. But yeah, they will need to introduce more ways. Alliance Tournament would be a great way if they bring it back and make it reasonable with the tasks. God damn it. Cameron. Let's see what he does. I'm going to let him cook on that one. Just stop assuming that he's going to save the world. Let him save the world first. I splashed water on myself. Let him save the world first before you give him credit for it. 8-Bit Ash, they were mad about players using choice tokens for AT. Yeah, that's that. They nerfed the choice tokens at the same time they brought back the Alliance Tournament because they wanted to rooster block us from that. What about new Chaos Tech? I don't even pay attention. If something is new, it doesn't exist to me. Because if it's paywall, it doesn't exist. I don't even look. You can't have FOMO if you don't even look into the details of it. JB, don't forget to make a YouTube video of you going Op 73 and showing everything that resets. Have a nice day. Paulo out. Good idea. I mean, yeah, I do stream it. It will be on YouTube. But yeah, I can probably make a segment out of that one. I'll tell you honestly, the reason I haven't done videos, time is, I'm not going to use the time excuse because I can find time. The motivation wasn't there because Scopely pissed me off for several months in a row to the point that they broke so many things that, like when they broke the Outpost thing and they broke so many other things and the officers, I'm like, I can't even run science in a way that is consistent because I can't even trust their stability and all the other stuff and monetizing all their loops. I really like, I mean, there's no stability in the game when it comes to content, when it comes to things staying stable, when it comes to science. Whatever I release now, they're going to nerf. I'm like, I really lost motivation. And I never had a one-on-one conversation with anybody high ranked there enough to actually get to some level of the bottom of this. Not even in a sense of getting inside information, just I need to understand. I don't want to just create a video that gets outdated in a week. Most of my videos, I want them to be a guide, a concise guide for people. And for me to have the motivation to create that, I need to know that they're going to be valuable for a few months. And the game hasn't changed back to and I never had that conversation with them. So I just don't know. Yeah, I mean, my motivation is not there because of it. And you know, I will create more videos. Things need to change, and should probably talk to somebody there because I need to have some understanding of what the hell we're going. What are we doing? Where are we going? Kind of a thing. Scopely won't even release old, outdated FD or Chaos Tech, let alone giving us the final tier of the FD. Give it time. I mean, ideally, there needs to be a catch-up mechanics to stuff. Any paid ship needs to have some free-to-play path towards it. Now they've been consistent with roughly 100 days. Primes may be longer. Officers may be longer. But, I mean, still, you need to have some acquisition. Just give it time. But, honestly, if it's behind a paywall, just look at it the way I do. Just ignore it and move on. Don't worry about it. I mean, it's the perfectionist in us that wants to, like, the completionist, right? You're never going to own everything here. Even Beam doesn't own everything here. And even if he does today, the next month he's going to have to go and chase it again. You're never going to have everything. It's an MMO. It doesn't have an end. The only end is when you quit, when the game dies. They look at your videos, JB, maybe to nerf or maybe not. I can tell you that I cannot speak on what they actually do because nobody was ever honest with me and told me. But in G7... almost everything that I raved about in my previous videos before G7 was countered in G7. Coincidence? I say probably not. A lot of things I mentioned on my streams were also countered. I thought, you know, maybe they only watch videos, but they won't watch streams. But they also watch streams, so... I ignore all paywalls. I'm much happier in the game. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's the key to happiness is having no FOMO. Like, genuinely no FOMO. Pursue your goals, have a good time, and solve the puzzle in creative ways, and do it for free. I don't know. I feel such a satisfaction. I mean, dude, Op 73, free to play. Free to play, ascended to G7 day one. I will never get this level of excitement, anticipation, feeling, personal hype. I'm hyping myself to this. A year is rough. Yeah, JB is dude, thank you for the compliment. JB is a legend. Thank you, Kiro, bro. I'm just playing it as best I can. And I'm glad I'm serving people in the process. That's really the main reason I wanted to do content. And yeah, I'm going to teach you here in DMs and on my Discord server, by the way, !Discord if you're not there. Also, a bunch of other !! socials. You can find my YouTube and other stuff too. Yeah, I'll continue helping you as long as I play this game. King Colossal, what are you saying? My 4th seat will be the one from Outpost next year? Oh, the 5th from Max Syndicate next year too? Takes a lot of time on my account, still weeks away from 2nd birthday. Yeah, you've been playing for less than 2 years. So Colossal is one of the people I said that started playing way after me. 100% free to play. He's 100% free to play. So he doesn't need the stupid treasuries. He's really competitive. Now, yeah, I mean, I played for more years, so I have more, maybe higher tier officers and some things that takes time to acquire, additional seats and stuff, FC seats. But he's highly competitive, and he doesn't let that stop him. So what does that tell you? Free to play is beyond possible, and you don't need to spend a freaking penny unless you choose to. You can be very competitive, top player in the world, one of the top players in the world in G7, and you can defeat people in arenas, and you just need to play in a certain play style that is not for everyone. It's high efficiency, very focused, laser focused. Don't get distracted. All right. Awesome. I'm so glad we did this. We have a plan for 73. I'm going to look for somebody to raid. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I stream every day except Wednesday and Sunday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific every day. I want to see who's on. We have Morgul Scorpion doing STFC, and let me see if we have somebody else, the community doing something else. We have Cubby. I haven't raided Cubby in a while. I'm going to prep the raid for Cubby. Yeah, I'll see you Thursday. So skipping tomorrow, Thursday. Stay focused. You need anything, you find me on Discord anytime. Post something there if I'm not around. DM me anything. SKs, you're definitely one of the reasons I keeping on. Grateful and inspirational, to be honest. I will still quit if I feel I've had enough. But SKs, thank you so much. Cheers to you. Voltron, laters, and yes, Geppy, have a good day. Everybody have a good day. Let's say hi to Diehard Cubby. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for all just lurking around. Berenger, again, thank you for the 25 subs. And Ostis for the 5. Yes, Ostis for the 5. And thank you everybody for the screams and the jump scares and just hanging out. You need anything, find me. I'll see you Thursday morning. Let's go say hi to Diehard Cubby.